What is up, family? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me get this right real quick right here. And yeah, hold on. Y'all work with your boy just a second. Okay, there we go. What's good, family? What's going on, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm trying to make it right. I'm trying to make up and do right for missing Tuesday. So here I am. Here I am. Who we got off in here? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Let me go over here real quick fast. Back up to this chat. What's going on, family? Welcome in, welcome in. We got my brother Vision Preparedness himself. How you doing, bro? I think you might have had, man. I'm behind. I gotta catch up on people. I ain't seen nobody. The only person I done seen even a little bit today is Miss T with the T, kind of in and out. Caught a little bit of that conversation. What's up? She said, "How you doing, sister? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. You better get in here and enjoy yourself." My man Juan Perez, what's good, brother? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, mama, my Renaissance grandma. How you doing, young lady? On this happy, beautiful Thursday, mama, you going live tonight? Cause I know you go live. Today Thursday. I think Vision might be going live tonight. That's right. I'm all discombobulated, y'all. Y'all just keep living. Wait till you get my age. Hey, Miss Deborah Garrett, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. See who else we got in here. Okay, I done caught up already. Can't stop walking but love mowing. How you doing, bro? Can't stop. I see you jumped up there with Miss T for a minute. Uh, like he said, I'm a married man. I don't know. And jumped on down. Boy, you something else. Uh, yeah, man. Thank y'all for being in here. You see what the y'all see the title. You see what the conversation is about. What's going on? We ain't gonna stall too long tonight. We're gonna get right into it pretty soon here. But I do have, my usual things I want to discuss very briefly, very quickly. First off, I want to say um, thank you everybody for being here. If any of y'all not familiar with each other, y'all already know. Hashtag BCIAC. You can drop it in the chat. I'd appreciate that very much. As well as before we get too deep into this conversation, if y'all feel so inclined, baby, ain't no pressure, ain't nobody tripping, but you can go ahead and share this live out. I appreciate it. I thank you very much. So with the tech department, so with that being said, thank you, family. Thank you for being here. Oh, my man DJ, what's up, bro? Mr. Thousand everything. This boy be over here doing 1,000 everything. It's 1,000 burpees one day. Then it's 1,000 punches. Then it's with the weights. Now I'm talking about with the weights. Then it's 1,000 burpees in between that and a couple thousand sit-ups. Damn, boy. My goodness. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. Thank you for being here, DJ. I appreciate that, fam. Uh, I gotta fix my hair. I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna turn the camera off. My wife been and said, somebody been and said, why you doing that on the fixing you? Okay, I'm gonna get it in a minute. I'm gonna get it in a minute. Y'all just bear with me, like Tiana Taylor say. You gotta bear with me. So June 2nd through the 4th, y'all already know what it is. It's almost up on us, family. Today is what day is it? Well, it's the same day for both of us. It's the 25th over here already. In a couple of hours, it will be the 26th. So time is winding, baby. It's winding on down. Uh, Bug Out Weekend with my brother, Vision Preparedness, who is in the chat. I'm sure he'll be dropping his link pretty soon here so y'all can get connectificational ties with this brother. As well as Cali Homestead with Pooh Bear has her event. The West Side got the West Coast meetup. It ain't a Cali meetup. It's a West Coast meetup. So I don't know. You might be Big Rooster, might be uh, uh, the experience with Sassy, uh, Precious SoCal Gardner. My goodness, it's up juicing with Jay. Whole lot of our West Coast folk, man. Ain't no telling who could show up. So I just think that's amazing. Like I said before, whenever somebody take the initiative and get all our people together so we can take it from the virtual over to the physical, baby, to the real world, baby. Oh, and by the way, why she in here? Mama, Renaissance Grandma, y'all, one more again. This ain't gonna be one more again. I'm gonna say this probably for the next for forever. But not only do this woman got some amazing seasonings, her soap is fire, fire. And I got to tell you now, this is something I never expected because you would never think. And I know she got something for this, but I ain't know it had nothing to do with the soap. Me personally, it's like being in the South, being over here in the part of Africa I'm in. It keep the mosquitoes away from me. It keep them away from you. It's almost like it pisses them off a little bit, like they'll fly, they'll bump up against you, they'll just fly until you bump up against you, and then kind of lethargically. Y'all know how mosquitoes a little slow, how they just kind of buzz around real slow a little bit. They'll stay away from you. They'll stay away from you. I'm telling you, man, if you ain't got yourself none yet, you might want to go and get on some of that My Renaissance Grandma soap in addition to some of her seasonings and all the other products she got over there at the Etsy. And before y'all go thinking the thing, this ain't nothing but apple juice. Just apple. I go get the carton. This is apple juice. That's all. Growing what I eat. What's up, my brother? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing, family? How you doing? How you doing? Just Josh. What's good, my brother? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Just Josh. Everybody who's sliding up in here and anybody I may have missed. I hope I didn't. I just wanted to give a few minutes before we get too deep into the conversation. Cause you know, sometimes conversation get a little good and then folk be like, oh, I just got in here. I like this part, but what was y'all talking about earlier? What I missed? I don't want you to miss nothing. That's why I try to give people a couple of minutes to get off in here. Because unlike yesterday, which in the words of Anita Baker, I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. So I apologize because I'll have some technical difficulties yesterday because my phone messed up, stuff with it just messed up. But I got ahead of it a little bit today, so I'm on point with that. And we got to have this conversation. I want to have this conversation. I don't know if it's gonna change nothing, to impact nothing. I just wonder if y'all thinking, seeing, and know what. I just boy, folks out here getting done dirty for clicks and views. And I gotta tell you, I never been no prankster. That ain't never really been in my forte. That ain't never really been in my nature. Oh, you welcome, mama. No, thank you. Thank you for everything that you've done to support me in April. And it's just, mama, if it wasn't as far as it is, I just would have said thank you and probably wouldn't talk about it no more. If it wasn't what it is. But man, I mean the seasonings and the soaps is fire. And you know which one my favorite is. It's called Sir. Sir. That's my favorite soap out of all of them. Uh, Somebody else came off in here real quick. My Grammys Journal. How you doing, young lady? Yeah. Welcome in. Welcome in. You better get in here and enjoy yourself. My light flickering and stuff. Boy, I tell you, you old raggedy. Okay. So with that being said, first off, I got a question for the chat. Now I do have a question for y'all. It is bugging. Let me fix my hair. I'm gonna ask this question after I get myself together. Try a little bit more presentable. Uh, so my question is, have y'all ever heard of this? It's a young cat. He a young cat, so I ain't trying to go in on. Even though I think it's a bit. No, it is ridiculous and it's a bit silly what he doing. But even as a young man, you can take stuff too far. Stuff can be taken too far with this whole content creation thing. Uh, yeah, one. That's what I'm more of a jokester. I was never a prankster or nothing. You know, I ain't never drew nothing on nobody's forehead or you know, wipe no boo boo on nobody or nothing like that. That ain't really my. Okay, that's a little better. I had to. That's as good as it's gonna get. I'm done. I'm done. So if my wife wanted more prettification attire, she'll come in here and fix it myself. Plus, I got on a sweatshirt, so I can't even keep these from walking all up the back of my neck. Uh, yeah, but I agree. Um, uh, what was I talking about? Yeah, so he a young man out of the UK, and stuff done got so ridiculous here lately. With some of it was an incident with a rapper that we gonna get into. Talk about that in a little bit. Hey Tracy K, how you doing? I'm here listening, driving, gotta work, y'all. I was saying hi to everybody. Okay, for everybody, Tracy K ain't trying to miss or ignore nobody. She said hey to everybody. Everybody. Just one big hello, cause she driving and that's what she needs to do. Pay attention to that road and just keep listening. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this young brother, he out of the UK, right? And hey Tamika Davis, how you doing, young lady? Better get in here and enjoy yourself. Uh uh it's been wild, y'all. It's been crazy. And the thing is, if you'll go back to early TikTok, if you'll go back to early YouTube, it's been folks out here finding themselves getting whooped up on bad, getting hemmed up for messing with people joke. Now I could, if I ever did do any kind of joke whatsoever, which I even still rarely did that, it was a cousin or somebody or maybe an uncle I'm kind of clowning around with a little bit. I ain't never went after nobody and just tried to doggone whoop, you know, especially folk I don't know. And I think a lot of it, I got to stop and speak. My goodness. What's up, little bro? Motivation from the weightlifting geek. What's going on, brother? Hope the conference is going well. You have safe travels both there and back. I know you made it. So if you still there, you enjoy it and then get back home safe. TX Lala, what's up, sister? How you doing, family? I think I seen Broke Farmer up in here. What's up, Broke? Uh, Passionately intrigued arts. How you doing, young lady? Yeah. Well, I tell you what, y'all better get in here and enjoy yourself. Each and every one of you. Y'all better get in here and enjoy yourself. Yes, indeed. Enjoy this conversation. So what we talking about tonight, family, y'all can see. East Dad, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yes, sir. Welcome in here, man. You better get in here and enjoy yourself, bro. Probably on your commute, on your way to work. Um, Hope you have a great day at work, my brother. So I'm kind of talking about Mizzy. He a young dude out of the UK, and he's a prankster. Now I ain't gonna say some of these pranks ain't funny. I ain't saying I ain't never laughed at none of them, but it's the ones that roll over to where they getting dangerous. They getting real dangerous. Some of them I can't put up here at all because it'll be too much. Hell, I'll play music before I put some of this stuff up here, especially when you find longer versions or extended versions. I even and this absolutely blew my mind, and I knew he was a youngster. He's a young boy. Not Mizzy. Mizzy is a youngster out of the UK, but they all pranksters. Y'all know how people messing with people in Walmart and in the grocery stores and in parking lots and all of that stuff, right? By the way, for all my people who came in, if y'all don't mind, as we get into this conversation, y'all please share this live out if you don't mind. I sure will appreciate you. So yeah, with that being said, first time I had a emoji is when I saw people doing this in Georgia. And I'm not just talking about anywhere Georgia. I'm talking about folks doing this in Atlanta. I heard things got a little, a little gentrification here, a little gentrification there. Me personally, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't. No, bro. No, nowhere, but especially in Atlanta. And recently, I say about starting a year ago, I saw a young cat in South Dallas. He doing this, watch my language, he doing this stuff in Oak Cliff. I said, this boy is out here at the bazaar and I out here at Walmart's in South Dallas playing with folk like that. And one of the situations when I saw one of his last videos, he walked away leaking. He was leaking. Buddy wasn't doing good. Buddy wasn't doing good at all. And I ain't seen him no more, but some of his content's still up and it's still out there. I just want to know what y'all think. Like, is it just for the clicks and views, or is it something deeper? Cause it ain't like you just roll into social media and one day all of a sudden, you going out buying Maybachs and whatnot. So it's gotta be something deeper, or at least, and if it ain't, maybe it's something that I don't know that y'all can teach me about. Somebody else came in here. CP family, farming. What is going on, family? How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. That's what I'm thinking too, bro. Broke said they just don't care. Uh, the only other people I know is Phantom and Amp, AMP, and I don't even know them. One, you teaching me stuff. You teach me stuff all the time. Vision said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Y'all, and unfortunately, I gotta keep it. We're gonna talk about all of this tonight. We gotta talk about all of this tonight, man. And y'all know after I run this first video, I'm gonna drop this link. And how you gotta do this, what you got, I gotta watch my words, how you be I'm gonna try to say this with YouTube etiquette, and be PC about it, I guess. Look here, man, some of these folk getting offed. What is it? Offed, unalived, unhear no mode, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it unhear no mode. Yeah, they out here getting unhear no mode because I don't know. I don't know if it's funny to them or they think it's gonna be super funny to other people. But bruh, you out here risking your life and taking penitentiary chances for a giggle. For a giggle, bruh. No, I done been that dude too. Had the class laughing. I ain't never been no clown, so I can't really say class clown. But I was one, crack jokes and like Juan Perez said, I'll make you laugh like that. But I ain't finna put no tax in the teacher's seat or nothing. Plus, when I was a kid, I mean, they could still damn near beat your ass in school in Texas. I'm from a capital punishment state, so all of that was highly discouraged anyway. If we're gonna keep it a buck. G Mama Groves, how you doing? Welcome in here. You better get in here and enjoy yourself. It's good to see you in here, G Mama. Okay, Juan said he watch them every now and again if he's having a bad day. And bruh, I'm not gonna say that some of them not funny. It's just the ones that blow my mind when they really, really be going way, way over the top. Motivation said, yeah, all for clicks and views. I guess so. I just don't. We've been doing this YouTube thing for a while, for about a year and some change now. Child, I'm just supposed I was when I started. So but evidently I ain't never went viral and I ain't got all kinds of some of the things. What's up, Juicing with Jay? How you doing, brother? How you doing? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Shout out Juicing with Jay as well as all my West Coast people who off in here because I know it is early over there. I don't even know what time it is in the on the East Coast right now. Miss T went off. She usually go off about 11, 12, somewhere off in there. I think it's 12. We go on at 6 on Friday. And I think it'd be 11 for y'all. So it's probably noon. But anyway, it's earlier than that over on the East Coast. But yeah, man. Before I start running some of these okay, it's 11:30. 11:30. Okay. On the West Coast. I want to ask y'all opinion. Yeah, Jay up with the chicken, boy. Damn, Jay, how long you been up? Okay, just got to the track walking. That's what I'm talking about, man. Boy, you better keep yourself healthy. That grown and sex on. Yes, indeed. It's okay. East Coast. Okay, so it's early over on the West Coast. Yeah, Jay up early, boy. Man, woke up with them chickens and said, "Hey, Nicole Marie." Jay said, babe, I'm already fine. I'm gonna stay fine. I'm gonna get out here on this track, get this walk on, get this stroll on. Let me see what my man said real quick before I get into this. Well, while I'm getting ready to read that, I just want y'all already have offered some suggestions and opinions about what y'all think it may be, but another part that I want y'all opinion on, and we can talk about this as the conversation progresses. But one of the things that I was thinking about, whatever stimulant it derives from, dopamine is dopamine. And the reason I titled it this way, well, at least in what I shared out on the community tab, is because I can't help but wonder. Now, a whole bunch of people, more people, myself not included, have went viral before. And I can only imagine how they feel, especially if it's for something maybe non-stupid or just, nothing malicious or nothing. It just it's entertaining and just worked out and you get this viral video. I can only imagine how people will want to chase that dragon over and over, just trying to get that hit again, that rush of dopamine. And every time you look at your phone or your computer, you got another couple thousand or 100,000 and stuff. I can't imagine what that feel like. So I wonder if some of what be having people out here doing some of this stuff, even though they may not have made a dime off of it, and even though they out here taking the chance of getting their ass whooped and taking penitentiary chances, if it's just trying to get that hit again. But let me read what little bro said. He said, "I'm with you, big bro. I'm just as poor as when I started, but at least we alive and not locked up." Hey, for shizzle. For shizzle. Hell, that's about the second best thing to waking up alive. Alive with whatever level of freedom we want to call it, baby, because it's better than behind bars or somewhere where you can't. Damn, Jay. Now I'm finished with my walk. Damn, Jay said he been up since 3 a.m., boy. That boy wake up like uh paper deliveries and drill sergeants and shit. What kind of shit you into over there, Jay? Damn, boy. You wake up for the chickens. My goodness. Jay, we might actually get into that a little bit tonight. So you saw that. I know who you're talking about. And that I think that dude is called yeah, believe it or not, we're gonna cover him. Nicole Marie got an interesting point. She said attention seeking is terrible these days, maybe due to the broken homes. Hello everyone. Nah, but you got a good point. You got a good point. And I think even for people who don't go viral, because everybody is more susceptible when it comes to certain things than other people. Some people take their first sip of alcohol at whatever age in their life, and then they turn into an alcoholic. Some people try drugs. Two people try the same different drug or whatever, and one of them they just hooked, and the other one like never again. Some people take their first beer, their first shot or something, and they like, I'm good, never again, ain't for me, don't like how it make me feel, all of that. Uh, so I guess it depends because you may not have to go viral necessarily. You could just have people talk about this when it comes to Instagram, and maybe I don't know if that's a big thing no more because even though we got one, I ain't over there like how I used to be. I just go through and support and check my people. G Mama be putting out stuff over there too, as well as on the TikTok machine, and a lot of y'all other folk do too. But what's that thing? Not necessarily just being a model, but some women have talked, and a couple of dudes talked about how I feel to just have all these dudes just thirsting on you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's still a dopamine hit. So is that comparable to what's going on if you ain't getting no money for it? And may or may not get your ass whooped. Now I gotta put this out here. Full disclosure. I hope y'all got headphones. It's a few points where I didn't bleep nothing out. Some of these videos I'm gonna show you, and again, these are cut and edited by your boy because it ain't too raunchy, but it's some language that you typically won't hear said regularly or at all over here. But just fair warning, if you sensitive to that, and then just for certain people, my elders in here too. My Renaissance grandma, I know it ain't no word she ain't never heard, but in fairness and out of respect, I want to give everybody the opportunity that when I remember what video it is. When I get down to that video, I will put out another heads up, another warning, so everybody is okay and know that this might be something you don't want to hear. It's just a few quick words and ain't nothing major, but it ain't like I'm, you know what I'm saying, playing no too short or nothing like that. I just want to give people a heads up. G Mama said them suckers something else on the ground. Yeah, it's an interesting space over there. It is a very interesting place, especially depending on what you do. Don't ever I remember one time I was looking for some stuff I wanted to, it was around her birthday or around something. I wanted to try to order some clothes, surprise my wife with some stuff I would want to see her in. I ain't even talking about no naughty lady clothes. I ain't talking about your little teddies and nothing. It was lingerie or nothing like that. I'm just talking about like dresses. I like the way she look in certain dresses, especially yellow dresses. And got on there and started looking at woman clothes. Son, I couldn't get that stuff off my timeline for about 2-3 weeks. All kinds of braziers and other bras and woman panties, and then all the models and all. Boy, it's rough over there. I ain't did it in a while, so I don't know what it's like now. Hey, she said, you good? She said, hey, everybody. She said she ain't ignoring y'all. She just doing club. Hey, what's up, Shanna? Did I speak? I hope I spoke. Hey, Shanna. What's up, family? How you doing? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. And I know my man probably gonna be sliding through soon because I ain't seen him yet. The other dream team over there. Okay, so family, I'm finna go ahead and get into it. I'm finna get into this first video. It ain't no naughty business or nothing like that. No foul language, but this is not a new video. Hey, Miss Grace Guys, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. So this ain't one of the newest situations by far. I picked this one for different reasons. For one, it's from a credible news source, whatever that means these days. And I felt like it would be appropriate and would also deliver the point about not only the fact that this is happening, but how often this is happening. Again, people out here playing with their lives, and I just don't get it. And we really got to ask ourselves as a collective, man, had this whole pranking culture gone too far? And it's so much more stuff I wish I could show y'all, but it's just too much. I'll just be showing y'all videos and articles and now police reports and all that kind of stuff, or articles written with segments of reports in them. So anyway, family, we are going to put me right meow, and then I'm gonna come over meow. Yeah, that's great.
Come back to another video. He pranks total strange.
Okay, so this is the first video. This is a young man by the name of Tanner Cook. As you watch the video, you'll see what happens, and I don't know. I just think this was a good, real. This was an excellent explanation video of the severity of how some of these situations are unfolding. So I'm gonna play it in entirety, and then we're gonna talk about it on the other side, family. In the meantime, Matter of fact, before I even let me get this set up real quick, fast. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Let me get over here, and then I'm gonna put this right here up. Let me see. Okay, copy. Okay, right here. I'm still here with y'all. All right. Okay, and on the other side of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link. But let's check it out, family, and see what's up, Taurus Brain. How you doing? How you doing, brother? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let's go, fam.
Strangers. I got someone who needs to be escorted out.
I need to leave?
Yes.
Sneaking up on unsuspecting people. In this prank, he wears a fake security uniform and falsely accuses shoppers of stealing.
Yeah, I've got a gentleman and a woman here trying to steal a pet.
He acts like he's getting sick in the back of an Uber and is about to throw up on an Uber driver.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna puke.
Hey, go outside.
But has he now gone one prank too far? A target of his newest stunt became so enraged, he allegedly pulled out a semi-automatic pistol and shot Tanner Cook in the stomach. We spoke to the father of the critically injured prankster.
He likes to go to malls and go to shopping centers and do videos that he feels like are going to be funny and entertain people. And so he was doing that, and this guy got upset, got offended, and took the phone out of his face. And my son tried to get him to do it again, and then he took his gun out and shot him.
Was there ever a moment where, as a father, you're like, hey, son, look, there's a lot of strange people out there. Be careful, messing with, strangers in public, right? Because you never know who you're messing with.
Absolutely. He got that speech from me. He got that speech from his grandma. And, because I've seen YouTube videos before where somebody has been shot.
Now comes word that local prosecutors are considering charging Tanner Cook as well as the man who shot him in the stomach.
I forgive the guy that did this to my son. I also hope that my son learns from this encounter as well.
Whoa.
Now, hey, what's up? Who did I see coming? Man, I almost said Alabama Jackson. I know. Indiana Jackson. 762. What's up, brother? Hope all is well. Hope y'all doing good over there. Hope things are going great for everybody. Let me get this back over here. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, y'all see how that boy getting cold with it. I'm gonna drop this link. But what I was gonna say is I don't know what have folk playing with folk like that, man. I just maybe it's just my environment between I don't know, maybe a little too close to Dallas, and then living in Dallas, and then even being in the country, even being in my hometown. It was just certain stuff, at least not amongst my circles or the people I knew, and damn sure not the people I didn't know. Cause it just that was just a bad look, man. I mean, you really in real life never know what could happen to you. So I got you, bro. You good. So you just didn't play with people like that, because playing like that is literally playing with your life. And it was something that I just never had a desire to do. Some people they pranksters, they jokesters. I mean, it'd be little lighthearted pranks and even people I've seen guys who like to prank each other. They joke around, they kid around, but they know each other and they know each other's limits and stuff as well. These strangers, this young man was literally caught rounds in center mass, right? And as far as I know, I think he back at it. Now, I don't know if it's to the extent that he was doing it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just from a different time, a different place. But anyway, we already got my brother up here, man. Vision, what say you, sir?
What's going on with you, Jay? First of all, thank you, man, for allowing me to come up. When we was growing up, we pranked, but it was friends. We never did, nothing crazy. We may do the the poop in the bag, set it on fire on the front porch, ring the doorbell, and
Yeah,
run.
stuff like that.
That was the
Right.
extent of it. You know, we would
Right.
play the dozens, but
Mm-hmm.
nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
man, as I said, you play
Mm-hmm.
stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. And that brother got exactly what was coming, because nowadays you just don't mess with people like that, especially strangers.
Right. Right. There have been about what's up, Warning? How you doing, brother? Warning, Scott, I'm up in here, family, as well as Tory Brain, like I said a while ago. You know, I have Juice and Jay said the same thing you said, bro. I
Yeah,
have I have witnessed, not witnessed, that it's not a declaration of my presence to the event, but able to search very quickly with little trouble, and I can count about 4 content creators, you know, across different platforms that have
yeah,
actually uh find themselves not here with us no more for pranks.
you got that
Even to
right.
the extent, I mean, I'm talking about everything from fake robberies to running up on people like they ready to fight and stuff. Some of the stuff that I couldn't put on her vision is like, I ain't never been to New York, man. I never been to New York, so uh I never been to well, I have very
Right,
briefly to
right.
Chicago, but people pranking known gang members
Yeah,
going up, if like I've that's literally like covering yourself in chum and just sticking your toe in the water, or maybe my whole leg.
exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't get it.
That's asking to get hurt.
I
And
don't
it's
get
a
it, bro.
shame. They're just attention seeking, clickbaiting, irresponsible people. Period.
Mm-hmm. Hey, TX Lala, I thought you was in here a while ago, fam. I'm sorry if I missed you. I thought I spoke. My bad,
You
sis. But thank you
you
for
know,
being here.
I told my son, I said, boy, if I find out that you pranked anybody for anything,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said, I'm dropping the hammer on you. Period.
Right, exactly. Because you not you are not just a father, you're a present father. You talk about your boy all the time and your
Right,
daughter. You know, you talk about your
right.
kids, bro.
That's right.
Uh, but what TX Lala said is something important, and that's something else that I really, as I was putting this together, that's something that I couldn't shake, man. That I couldn't get off my mind. But I know that we have a shared space
Yeah,
as people, but we all, to some degree, live in different realities, right? And
right.
I don't know what kind of reality you could be living in where you don't know that people out here hurting, people out here stressed, even the ones with smiles on their faces, that might be all the strength they can muster up is not to cry. And then to go around playing with people like that, messing with people like that, when you don't know what people going through, might have just lost their job. Some folks, as hard as it is, they still ain't went back to work to the level that they were working at pre all of this stuff happening.
Right.
And people on edge about being 6 feet away. Like, it's so many different moving pieces and elements to this outside of what you said about it being for the sake of attention.
Yeah.
I don't I can't come up with nothing else that makes sense, bro.
Same here, man. And people are already on edge, and all they need now is some stranger to come up to them and do something to them. That right
Yep,
there may cause them to go off and somebody to get unlived.
bro. It happens in traffic every day.
Yes, it does.
It happens in traffic every day. So that's even more intimate than being because you got 2 different people in 2 different vehicles. Think about somebody coming up to you in your face. It's what's up, Castings 55 and my family, M&T Living and Cooking. How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Uh, I appreciate y'all being here. And for all my people who came in, if I missed anybody, I apologize. Um, I think tech department speaking to people as well. My
Yep.
lovely wife, I ain't know if she was gonna be able to jump in or not, but thank you, sweet pea. Uh, I was gonna say, man, and it's I've seen some really disgusting stuff people doing for pranks on strangers, and then I've seen some stuff like I think everybody that walked down the aisle in the store and probably farted once or twice in their life. That life
Right.
happens.
That's
It
not.
happens.
Yeah.
That happens. But
Yes.
when you go over to somebody, put your butt on them and fart, that's a whole different. Them's is fighting smells.
Yeah, it is.
You assaulted me, sir or
Yep.
ma'am. Don't be farting on me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Uh,
Exactly.
she said some guy was snatching cell phones from people, almost got put to sleep permanently. That
Yep.
that is that's bruh. That's what we talking about tonight, family.
Yeah.
That's what
That's
we talking
real.
about tonight. And I don't know how to fix it. I don't even know if you can. We just having a conversation about it because I wonder if y'all noticing it the way I'm noticing it. And
Yeah.
we gon' get to this Vision. Have you heard about this young brother out the UK?
I have. Yeah.
Well, what the hell is that about, sir?
He lucky he's still alive.
Hey, I was watching some interviews and I know he was over on Piers Morgan and it's been a lot of interviews, a lot of content regarding this young man.
Right.
But being 18 years old, I want to afford you the opportunity to make some mistakes in life. But
Yes.
some of the stuff he did was so egregious, it's ridiculous. And we're going to talk about that. But I heard somebody say something real interesting because it was going through my mind as I heard it being said on this interview. And what the people was talking about is, and these were British citizens, UK citizens saying he's lucky he's doing it here and not in the US, or he'd already be on a t-shirt. And
Yeah.
I agree. I
Yes.
agree 100%. Hey, what's up, Drea Lachey? How you doing, sis?
Growing what I eat. How you doing?
Yeah. Birthday lady? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I said it too, Drea Lachey. Don't just be thinking April. This is we a team over here. But now, man, I believe he been caught that work. And I done seen some crazy videos out of Houston.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, man, I know you. I don't know what part of Houston you in, what side of town, but from the Houston I know, it really don't matter. So I've seen people have have weapons pulled on them, have tools pulled on them, and then the only thing they saying running away or just doing this. It's a prank. It's a prank. It's a prank. There go the camera. You know what moves faster than your mouth? That
Yep.
round.
You
That
got that
round
right.
moves faster than your mouth and that explanation or whatever you trying to get out in time. You can't be playing with folks like that, bro.
No. Especially now. Now's not the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely, it's insanity at its best. And that just goes to show you the moral decay of our society. They don't care. They don't respect nobody's person, nobody's personal space, none of that.
It's crazy. It is
Yes, it
crazy,
is.
man. And I'm Vision. If you got time, hang out with me. Well, I'm gonna
I
drop
got
this link
time.
again.
You good. I
Okay,
got time.
I'm gonna drop this link again, and I'm going to get ready for this next video because this is kind of a two-parter. This is actually the same content creator. It's actually the same content creator. So it's a dude by the name of uh uh White Dolomite. Now he
Good Lord.
yeah, White Dolomite. Apparently he in Georgia, he in the Atlanta area. Now
Mm-hmm.
he's a very light-skinned man. For me, it's obvious that because I got so many people, even Creole people in my family, we come in
Yep.
all shades, colors. We got
Same
vision
here.
comparing color, my color, lighter than that. People you couldn't even tell. They could pass if they want to.
Yep. Same
But
here.
he's I guess to some people potentially racially ambiguous, and he like to do these things where it's called the juicing with Jay mentioned this earlier. It's called the boy prank. So he like to go up to people in stores and say, "Hey boy, hand me that there boy. You heard me,
Oh,
boy."
yeah, I
And
seen him.
You see, yeah, he put on the whole farmer stuff or the whole
Yeah.
kind of yokel. So I know broke gotta know where I'm going with this one. And that's why I
Yep.
admitted that some of the stuff that one was never funny to me. He ain't never been funny to me personally, but some of these
Yeah.
prank videos are kind of funny. It's funny to me when people be getting ready to, clap
Yeah.
back.
Exactly.
I'm on I'm gonna get this here video up here, get it ready to go, and then we're gonna talk about this on the other side. Now, this is the first part of uh White Dolomite. Now, this is how most some of his go, and then I'm gonna get to the one with the rapper a lot of people know, Boosie.
Yeah.
And let's see. Let's get it.
You handle that there, Doug. Deodorant there, boy. Did you hear me?
What happened?
I said, will you hand that deodorant to me, boy?
Man, listen, bro. I ain't got time to play today.
Who's playing? I'm serious, a heart attack, boy. I said, hand me the
Y'all need to
deodorant.
find somebody else to play with.
Okay.
No, y'all need to find somebody else to fucking play with.
I'm sorry about that, y'all. I paused it because I said it was a little bit of bad language, few curse swear words here or there.
Yeah.
If that's something you don't wanna hear, just hit your volume real quick, stick around, and we'll be right back.
Nah, fuck that. Find somebody else to play with.
Nobody got a sense of humor today.
And you better be glad it was me.
Hold on. See, I gotta stop right there, man, because
Yeah.
this is kind of some of the stuff that get me. And I apologize, man. I said I was gonna play it all the way through, but I had to stop when I heard him say that because it reminded me of something that just all I can do is shake my head. How can you be the person approaching people, strangers, with no knowledge of how they feeling or what they dealing with or going through, and then have the audacity to say, everybody, what is it? Can't take a joke, or you everybody ain't nobody in a good mood. Like, the
Yeah.
hell
No
is that
sense of
about, man?
humor. Right.
No, thank you. No sense of humor. Yeah, what's up, Sassy? What's going on, sister?
Hey,
Welcome
Sassy.
in, West Coast family. I'm gonna bump it back a few seconds because I start busting my chops, but that's a lot. Anyway, let's go.
Got a sense of humor today.
And you better be glad it was me. Somebody else was swung on your ass. But I'm cool. I'm on my chill shit today. But y'all need to get the fuck on.
You loud, bro. You
Get
loud.
the fuck on, bro.
You loud with
Get
your
the fuck
headphones
on. That's what you need to do.
But you saying like you just gonna just beat everybody up out here.
You're doing too much, man.
Come on now, bro.
You're doing way too much.
Just because you see me in a costume don't mean nothing.
See.
Go, but, bro, you ready to get with me because I'm like in defense mode because, bruh,
Right.
what's up, APTV? Look, Vision, make it make sense, bro. I'm gonna
Yeah,
shut up.
like he said, man, you lucky it's me. Because when he said what he said, I'd have looked at him, I said, say one more word and it's on. I don't care how big you are. That just means you're gonna
Right,
bounce when you hit the ground.
right.
Yeah, you don't approach people like that. As
Crazy.
my man Bap would say, you better put some respect in it on my name.
Some respected it or something, because this
Yes,
just out of hand.
that's way out of
Uh,
hand.
hey, Miss Jones, how you doing? Jones Truth 6'7". Everybody who's speaking to Pia says she busy, but she listening, but she working. So it's all love. We all know how it go. So everybody, shout out from Passionately Intrigued Arts. APTV, thank you for being here. Nice to have you in. I believe first timer. So thank you for being here. Yeah. Bro, I don't know. I forgot to put myself back. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me get, there we go. I'm going back and forth now. I gotta do this one. Let's
Two
see here.
people.
Yeah, let me,
There you go, bro.
and go to the other one because I don't like how that's too close. There we go.
There you go.
Man, what kind of audacity do you have? What kind of nerve do you have when somebody respond like that to you, and your response to them is that?
Right.
Like, I mean, it's almost. I'm gonna say it, man, because I hear this word get mentioned and thrown around a lot, and in many cases, it's true. Entitlement, entitlement, entitlement. You have to have some level of entitlement of that being just all right for you to do, and not really anticipating any kind of rebuttal.
Right. That's true. He is
I don't
not
understand.
entitled. Right. He is not entitled for nothing.
And what I gotta ask you,
Yeah.
Brett, what you've kind of answered this before. You touched on it, but let's talk again because it's people coming in. I see comments in the chat. I'm gonna try to get over to I'm gonna get over to everybody. That's right, APTV. Them pranks getting people hurt nowadays.
That's right.
Oh, and by the way, for all the new people who just came in, if y'all don't mind if I didn't say this already, please share this live out, please, and thank you. I would appreciate it. We would appreciate it very much. I brought up 3 points earlier before we even started playing video. This is my opinion, and the link is in the chat. I just dropped it again a minute ago. Vision, which I agree with. And motivation from the weightlifting geek left another comment as well as a few other people. I forgot who it was. I think she said a couple more people said something similar to this. It's clicks and views, because you can be viral and not really reap any financial benefit from it. And then I also added that I think it's got to be a level of dopamine. Like you chasing that high, you chasing that dragon of having had a viral video. So I can only assume, not ever having had one, that you just want another one. But even with all of that, the lack of fear. I ain't saying live in fear. That ain't when we say don't live in fear. We talking about fear from being oppressed, fear from not living as a free citizen, fear from
Right.
the things that
Right.
most of us show. But this lack of not only concern for other people's feelings and emotions, or maybe even their mental state,
Right.
bruh. Vision, help me with this, man. I can talk, and I rarely don't have the words. On this here, bro, I almost don't have the words, man.
It's like my grandmother used to say, the nerve of you.
Yeah.
Thinking
Yeah.
you can just do whatever you want to somebody you don't know, or say what you don't say what you want to and disrespect them. Boy, I had consequences and repercussions.
Yeah. And I don't, man. I don't. Maybe it's in the food or something, or maybe it's in. I knew we were for people who did stuff. Hell, it wasn't people. It were people who wasn't pranking each other, who was out there catching rounds.
Right.
So I guess I just didn't grow up with that mindset. There was a
Same
point
here.
in my life. I said this before, and I'll say it again. My mama used to put us on the floor, because sometimes them things was coming through the window when I was a kid. We had to go sleep at my grandma's house for a week or two or a month until things in the apartments or in that whole block would calm down.
Right. Exactly.
So I
People don't
just
understand.
never had the heart to like man, when you know how real it can get, I don't know how that can't be your first come to mind. Miss
Right.
Jones True said, has pranking gone too far? Absolutely. And most of the stuff they call funny is not funny. That's an excellent point. By the way, I think we got somebody backstage.
Uh-oh.
I just need them to wave at me look real quick. Show me a thumb, a finger, a pinky. If you got some squares outside, just turn your phone around. Just show me show me some of the squares running. Uh TX Lala said he talking slick because he think he has a size advantage, or maybe because he had someone with him. Larger size doesn't mean you won't get your butt whooped. Yes,
True
and
story.
yes, I have
Yes.
seen it. I have
Yes.
seen it.
Same
And
here.
man, I mean, you play with some of these little dudes if you want to. You done already messed up because you walked into the whole situation underestimating them.
Exactly.
For real. Oh, let me see something real quick. I got somebody backstage. Can you just hit your camera real quick when you get a chance? Just wave at me. Try to catch up on these chats. She said mental illness is real.
Yes, indeed.
Casings 55 said 3 men were playing ball in a group of teens, shot a play gun at them. They thought it was real. When they realized it, they came back and fought. Teen knocked out his head. Men charged with. Oh wow. See, that's
crazy.
and okay. You good backstage. You can turn your camera back on. There we go. Welcome back. Welcome up, young lady. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I was not going to say anything. I was just going to stay in the bushes. But,
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You know what? Sometimes it's hard to hold your peace.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Please
it is.
speak freely. We love having you.
She gone.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna drop you down and you come back up. I don't know what happened. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay, well maybe she'll come back up. She'll come back
Okay.
up. Okay. Nicole Marie said, why? Cause jokey, I have to be laughy, even though out of line and disrespectful. Folks ready to lose their life on a bad joke about to get help. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real out here, folks.
There we go.
There you go, Miss Jones. Welcome back.
All right. All right. No, what I was going to say is I wasn't going to say anything, but I sit and look at all these so-called pranks online, and let me tell you, most of them make me sick because
Yes, ma'am.
it's not about the prank. It's about you wanting to be the center of attention and you want to be noticed. Are you that desperate for attention is my question. Because like I've seen some people just do things to people in the stores. That's not a prank. That's assault. You know, I'm standing there, you're gonna throw a trash can over my head and walk away. That's assault. That's not a prank. We have lost the ability to differentiate between what is good and what is just plain mean.
Yes,
There's
ma'am.
a loss.
Yeah.
You can't tell the difference anymore. And a lot of it is, like you said, entitlement.
Yep.
Because I want to be noticed. I feel like I can do anything to you. And that boy, that's messed up.
Wow. Yeah, I agree, Miss Jones, and it's unfortunate. Welcome up, little bro. How you doing?
What's going on, big bro? How you doing? What's going on, big bro Vision?
What's
How you
going
doing?
on, bro? How you doing?
I'm
Motivation.
good. How you doing? Good to see you.
Good.
Jones True, how you doing, sis?
Doing fine. How are you?
I'm excellent. I only have about maybe 5 or 10 minutes because I'm in
Oh, no
between
worries.
breaks and lunch, but I just had to
Yeah.
say something real quick because I've been in the bushes the whole time, and I read in this book somewhere about counting the cost. So I'm just
Go ahead.
Go ahead, preach,
I'm,
preacher.
I'm just gonna throw that out there because at the end of the day, is the clicks and the views worth the cost that it could actually, you know what I mean? I'm
Right.
okay.
Right.
I'm okay with growing slow and organic, as we talk about all the time, Jay. Like,
Hmm.
because I want to be alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sit here and
Yeah.
say every day is perfect, but I want to be here to enjoy the good ones and the bad ones.
Exactly.
You got
Yeah.
folks
Exactly.
performing intestinal surgery, playing catch with nah. If I need something done in my midsection, I'm gonna go to the doctor. Like,
Right.
no, you know what I
Right.
mean? Come on now,
But you know
it's too
what?
much.
You said something, which struck me. You said slow and grow. The problem is they want to be instant stars. Let's make it as fast as possible. So we're gonna do whatever
Mm-hmm.
it takes, no matter
Right.
who I run over, who I hurt, who I halfway kill. I got to
Mm-hmm.
get to the top real fast. There's no.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's because we have this instant society mentality. We want everything right then, right there. There's no more waiting. There's no more what we call you know what as a minister spouse, I look at even some of the younger ministers now. They don't want to take the smaller churches. They want to start off with the gigantic churches. You understand what I'm saying? There's no
Right.
paying your dues. That's what I'm trying to say. There's
Right.
Mm-hmm.
no such
That's
thing as
right.
Right.
your dues.
Yeah.
Now, Vision knows we've had to over because of our age. We've paid a lot of dues in a lot of areas to get
Hello.
where we are,
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
right.
they're not
Mm-hmm.
teaching that anymore. It's
That's
just that
right.
go out there and do it. There are no shortcuts in life. You
No,
Yes.
gotta pay
there
dues
are
Yes.
not.
in everything, pretty much. There's a learning curve. You got to go through the learning curve to
That's
be
right.
good at whatever you're looking at. But I just wanted to say that, and I'm gonna jump back in the bushes. And thank you for the
Okay.
opportunity.
No worries, no worries, Miss Jones. I appreciate having you here. Thank you, and I'll put the link
Yes.
back up if you hear something else and you want to come back.
All right.
Take
All right,
Yeah.
care.
thank you. And
Now,
hey, Miss April Showers, how you doing? Welcome in, Miss April Showers. Thank you for being here. I gotta talk about what Juicing with Jay said, but first, very quickly to what Miss Jones said. So uh a lot of it is how societies it's societal in the sense of this, and think about it from a sociological perspective with everything she just said. Apply the social dynamic of 30 years ago to present day. Uh Everybody had to wait for something.
mm-hmm.
Um 30 years is a good starting point, and I'll use a few examples. Sometimes you had to wait till you get home to make a phone call if you didn't have a quarter in your pocket. Sometimes,
Ooh, see now,
Mm-hmm.
folks don't know nothing about
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was real for me. I'm showing my age. Sometimes your favorite TV show, whether it was a Cosby Show or
Mm-hmm.
90210 or Dynasty, you had to wait till next week episode.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in anticipation does different neurological things to the brain. You have to learn how to calm down and compensate those eager feelings and those desires with something that can prolong and offset that immediate need for gratification, right? So
Mm-hmm.
collectively, in society today, we live in a world where most things, especially if you can afford them, are readily available.
Mm-hmm.
Readily available.
Mm-hmm.
Just the last thing on that, we used to have these big old J.C. Penney's and Sears catalogs, and
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
from almost the summer to August all the way to Christmas, I would flip through
Mm-hmm.
that thing and I would just look about all the stuff I wanted. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
what I was going to get, but I knew if I talked about something, it might be under the tree. But I
Yep.
had to wait all those months. Man, if you got enough bread, you could order something while you watching this live, and it might be at your house later on today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is
Now,
what happens. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
and and it's funny you say that, and I'm gonna say this from the perspective of my profession.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in life, including technology, the goal is for it to be faster and better. I want the
Yeah.
fastest internet speed. I want the fastest
Mm-hmm.
everything. I want to be able to get here faster. We design
Yeah.
cars to be faster. Life, everybody wants to squeeze as much into their time here as they can. So
Mm-hmm.
everything has to be done faster so I can do
Right.
more things. But we lose the character of society in general. That what you mentioned about wait, man, I remember every Friday night, that was when Family Matters came on. I had to
Yeah.
wait till next Friday to see
Yep.
what my favorite geek was gonna do. You know what like you see what I'm saying? But I had to
Yeah.
wait for that.
Yeah.
Like I ain't get that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you end up learning how to adjust, how to balance, how to manage, how to productively preoccupy yourself.
Exactly. That part.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
don't know that no more.
Yeah. Yeah. Like going outside playing. Welcome
Yeah.
in Psalm 146 Home and Garden. How you doing, sister? I
Right,
love you.
so
As well as Little Bean Juice. And also my brother Jason. What's up, fam? Get in here and enjoy yourself. You better get in here, young man. My Renaissance grandma said, yep, the microwave era.
that's
Now,
it.
now,
Uh-huh.
now.
Uh-huh.
That's it. You know,
Somebody said,
I
oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, brother. Go ahead. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, I remember my dad telling me so much stuff. He like, son, you're not ready for this because you ain't been through enough to
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
appreciate it when you get it. And
That
Yeah,
and
part
and
right
his
there.
other thing was fast money ain't always good money.
it
Yes,
sure ain't.
Lord.
It sure ain't, baby.
You find
Not at
yourself
all.
dead or unable to go outside when you choose.
That be true.
Uh, for shizzle, as the young folks say. I'm
Yes.
Joe. I know you got to go because you're on a time crunch. It's a few seconds. I just want to play this last video. Get your
Yeah,
thoughts while you up here, if you have
sure.
time.
I
Let
do.
me put this up here and here up.
I love the way you talk to technology.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Like it hears him.
I do the same thing.
You hear that mac and cheese from me, boy?
Oh, by the way, so this is the same, very, very briefly. This is the same gentleman from the last clip I showed you. Now, this is a segment on when pranks go wrong. Again,
Yeah.
there's a little bit of naughty language. So, my people, I want you, if I don't want you to be offended by nothing. Few bad words. Turn your volume down, but stick around, and I'll see you on the other side. But this is a very, very popular and well-known rap artist called Boosie Badass. And he with his family. This ain't a crew or clique or entourage. This is family. In the grocery store, yes, in Wally World, like most folk, um, getting some whatever they getting, and here go this prank again. And this is where this prank went wrong. But let's go ahead and check it out.
Boy, I said, hand it to me now. Boy,
Who you talking to like that?
Boosie, I'm the real badass. Hand it to me now, boy.
You ain't talking like that, nigga. You tripping. Man, I will beat your motherfucking ass, nigga, in this
Boy,
shit. Wait. Don't talk to him like that. Boys, you playing on your...
I had to stop it right there because after that it wasn't number smoke. It wasn't
Mm,
nothing.
You should have
It
let it
wasn't nothing.
roll.
good
Yeah,
gracious.
I had to cut it, bro. I had to cut it. It got
Right.
real after that. Of course, law
Mm-hmm.
enforcement had to be involved, and it went to another level. But that could have went so much differently. Where some of the people might not be with us no more.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But
True
at the
story.
same time, it's a game. But
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear what y'all gentlemen think, and as well as everybody in the chat.
So I'm gonna say this real quick before I step down because they're about to start back in a couple minutes. Um,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
what was mentioned earlier about entitlement is so true because in this situation, it's pretty much I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm gonna do this because somebody else that ain't here right now might think it's funny later. Because these same
Right.
people, like the things that are being done, it's past the little stuff. You know what I mean? And if you don't respect somebody else enough, because this is all done without the other person knowing. That's what makes it so funny. But this ain't TV. You know what I mean? If you don't
Right,
respect other
right.
people, how can you expect people to respect you when you need that respect?
That's true.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, I forget who said it, Joe. Somebody. Oh, my Renaissance grandma, mama. Yes, as far as I know, he is still. And if it wasn't, if he's not, it wasn't from this incident. But as far as I know, he's alive and well. But he's still doing the same thing, as far as I know. Sadly. But to what Joe said, I think it might have been Broke Farmer said it in a lot. These folks don't care. They
Yeah.
Yeah.
they don't care. They don't ain't worried about character, ain't worried about what people think unless it's clicking that like button or whatever. And I get it. So much of our world is in fact entertainment. I completely understand that. But this is where that rubber meets the road when it comes to how far you willing to go with it. And apparently, a whole lot of people willing to go real far. And you know
Yeah.
what that leads to? People willing to go farther than that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Exactly.
I don't see where it stops. But brother Vision, what say you, sir?
Exactly. I mean, like I've always said, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and you get in my space like that, especially when I'm with my family.
Man.
It just got personal and real.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're not gonna disrespect me to that degree in front of my family.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Or
Cause
Yeah.
disrespect my family because you're
he
gonna go two places. You take your pick.
Right. Right.
cause
Right. Right.
he
And
talking
go ahead. No, go ahead, Joe.
he talking to little Boosie like he his child, and then telling little Boosie's child, "I'm talking to your father" by calling him a child. Listen, that's
Please.
disrespectful. That, you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
warrants something, and I ain't even gonna say what. But man, I'm gonna go before I say too much. But yeah, but people wrong these days. I'm gonna put it that way.
It's wild out here, bro. It's wild out here. But thank you, Joe. I know you gotta go, my brother. You gotta dip
Yeah,
out, but thank you for taking the time,
I'll
spending
see
your
you
lunch
later,
break
bruh.
with us.
sounds good. Sure will. Much love. Much love.
Much love.
All right, family. Welcome in. She said, "How you doing, family? You better get in here and enjoy yourself." Not
She
she said,
said,
Unicorn Lady Tech. She said, been in here. Unicorn Lady Tech. How you doing? And Tori said, is that Lil Boosie? Yes, Tori. That is Lil Boosie. This actually happened a couple of months ago, but one of the things that triggered this conversation is the last fella I'm gonna talk about. Now I ain't even got no videos for him. Uh, Not because it ain't none out there to have that y'all would probably be like, oh my God. Not
right.
because of that, but because it's just so ridiculous. And I feel like I've shown enough of him. He was arrested. I think he was charged like 325, 350 pound, because he is in the UK. He a young dude. He 20, not 20, he 18 years old. So he still got room to grow, but it's so important for somebody to tell our youth, if they willing to listen, that baby, you got to pump them brakes a little bit sometimes, because what you doing
Yeah.
ain't what's up. And to talk about some of the things he did, uh hey, Yaya's best life, how you doing? How you doing? um this young man did stuff like, uh was in a park, filmed it. It was an older lady, and not but and again, not for the sake of race. The reason I'm bringing race into this, I'm gonna tell y'all that last. I'm gonna tell y'all that in a minute, which it kind of pisses me off, but whatever. I'll explain that later. He's a young black dude, 18-year-old black kid. At 18, to me, you still a kid, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
That's right.
Uh, is an older white lady. not that that matters, but just to give y'all some form of mental context to just picture this. You out in a park in the UK, you got like your little Yorkie or whatever, you got your dog on your leash. This young kid come up, snatch your dog, and run off and think it's funny.
No.
Vision, what say you, sir?
I say well, considering he's in the UK, it's better that he did it in the UK and not the US. Because he might not live to have another prank.
Oh, and it gets better. It gets better. So this is another example of some of the things he did. He thought it would be funny to just get in people's cars, like just have his buddies film and he get in and he filming, and just random cars like at a red light or wherever on the side of the road, people sitting there eating their lunch or whatever, just get in their cars with them. Now I have seen some dudes do that over here in the States as well, but I don't know their current situation because I ain't seen them in a while. And this stuff just randomly kind of come through my timeline this a while back I saw this. But he thought that kind of stuff was funny. But then you get into stuff like this. And this is what really got him hemmed up. So there's a mother in the front yard watering her plants and stuff, or outside doing some kind of task, whatever. Walks past her, acknowledge her, talk to her, walk in her house with her husband in the house as well as her children. The mama started hollering for the husband. I'm not going to say his name. Start hollering for the husband. The husband walk around the corner and come upstairs and like, who are you? And what you doing in my, and this is not verbatim. I'm paraphrasing here. And continues to turn away from the husband and then walk into the living room, not knowing what if the kids in the house on the couch or something. What if the kids, if that was their playroom or something like that, and then walk in there and cop a squat on the couch, just like I'm sitting on this couch, sit out on their couch and continue filming, bruh. Now, I'm gonna let my brother Vision speak, but I'm gonna say when I was in the States, when we was in the States, there were points in my life, maybe because of whatever I was going through, I don't know, whatever. Baby, sometimes I answered the door with that thing. It depends on what time of day or night it was.
Correct. And I'll say this. If that would have been my house,
fam,
they would have had to bring heavy plastic bags. In the story. Yeah.
No, that's real, bro. Because for one, and I don't care. I'm not saying on the internet that I wouldn't worry about nobody knowing or nothing like this. You ever want my full attention? Have my wife calling for me in a frantic way.
Yes.
That's my that's my trigger. So if anybody ever want to explore that or play with it, I said it publicly. Go around and find out.
Exactly. You play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes.
You're gonna win stupid prizes. And this is the part that pissed me off, man. It kind of got under my skin because after all of this stuff happening, I don't like this because there's too many real situations. There's too many real, being a black man from the great state of Texas, from the South. Hell, you could be from anywhere in the world and deal with certain levels of racism from different people.
Right.
But I don't play with that. I don't play with racism like that.
No.
For his argument now to be used as, oh, they coming after me because I'm a black man. No, man, that ain't got nothing to do. It's the shit you did, man. Excuse me, y'all. It's the stuff that you out here doing, bro. And to take away from real movements, real arguments, real people fighting for equality, real people trying to balance the playing field so everybody can enjoy their life. I hate when people use that in these type of circumstances without acknowledging your contribution to the current circumstance in which you find yourself, man.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, right there, that's invasion of privacy. That's breaking and entering. You're not gonna just
That's
walk up in my house.
Bruh, it's so much wrong with that. It's
Yes.
so much wrong with that. And chances are, if you now my home country where I'm from, it's been in the last month or so. It ain't got nothing to do with even color. Hell,
Right.
them
It ain't
teenagers
about
down there in
color.
Texas, them
Yeah.
young, some stuff is, but not the shit we talking about tonight.
True.
Them young
Right.
girls, them cheerleaders, they turned around in somebody's driveway and got hit up.
Yeah. Yeah,
One
they did.
one up ain't with us no more. Young
Right.
brother up there, wherever he was it Ohio or Wisconsin or one somewhere, Indiana maybe? Where was that at, Vision? Where the young kid went to the wrong house to pick up his little siblings.
Yeah. Where was that?
I think it was Indiana or maybe Ohio or
I'm not
Wisconsin,
sure if it
something
was
like that.
Ohio, but I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, yeah. He got shot twice, caught one in the dome. Not to
Sure
be
did.
disrespectful, he was the kid caught rounds, but he's
Yes.
still with us. But
Right.
my point is, again, I go back to a deeper word than just clicks and clickbait and likes and all of this shit stuff. Excuse me. You have to possess a certain arrogance and entitlement about yourself, feeling like you can do anything you want to in this world and
Right.
come out okay on the other side. That's
Right.
the part that I don't understand, bro.
That makes two of us.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Uh, what's this? Tori said. Some of them are looking. Oh, that's a good point, Tori. Can you see that vision?
Yeah, I see it. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't, boy. If I wouldn't even
Mm-mm.
know what to do. That's why so many. You wonder. I gotta say this real quick. Now that Tori said that before it escaped me. You ever wonder why all these rich people only fool with each other, and it seems like all of them just pass each other around in a circle, and they only mess with each other. You be like, damn, you done dated these 3 actors and these 2 basketball players. Well, at least they all rich.
Mm-hmm.
I finally figured it out. At least they all rich.
Right.
So and then the ones they do mess with from Instagram, men or women, or the groupies, men or women. Yeah, you can get them to sign the NDA. They better not
Right.
never come after you or open their mouth. So I
Right.
see why people live like that. That's a real good point, Tori. Cause folk will come up to you if they know you got money and mess with you and do anything to get you to slap the mess out of them.
Right. She said.
Yeah, she said. I was just reading. Oh, for those who can't see it, who just listening, she said, "This is so upsetting. Help me, Father God." I'm sure most of us here have something for his entire self. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Um,
Oh yeah. Miss Jones
and
Truth.
okay. Oh, she down at the bottom. I got to catch
Yeah.
up. Experience with Sassy said that part, Jay, that pew pew would be out. Baby,
Yep.
you already know. You
In a
already
heartbeat.
know. Oh, I'm so behind. My goodness. What's up, Nikki? The everyday life of an OCD is chick.
And OCD is chick. Good to see you.
Hashtag yes. Eloc Nation. Uh, what Miss Jones True say right here? Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Youngstown ain't no joke. Yeah. That's north.
Oh, that's up there in Ohio. I heard of Youngstown before.
Yeah. Youngstown don't play. I'm with you, Miss Jones Truth.
Yeah. You know what? True
Youngstown
story,
native.
man.
There you go.
Yeah. I had and Miss Jones Truth. I think it was it was somewhere in Ohio. I don't know if it was Youngstown, but this person they used to talk about Youngstown and they used to talk about Toledo. I think they
Yep.
were from Toledo, but might have been from Youngstown too at some point. I don't know. But I've met 2 people, now 3, uh, that just stick out to me in my memory. Uh, and you got folk across the water doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
I had all of them were men. All of them were men. I had somebody from the Bronx. I don't know what they went through,
Whew.
but they said they'll never go back. And I
Yeah.
had somebody from Gary, Indiana. They said they will never go back. I don't care where else they live after this, what they do, where they go, they'll never live in Gary again. And somebody from man, I want to say Toledo, but they talked about Youngstown, I think,
Yep.
quite a bit. And they said they'll never go back. They'll
Nope.
never go back.
Don't blame them.
So it's real out here, man. And I just
Yes,
don't
it
know.
is.
I don't know. I guess life is just that good for folks, or people that comfortable, or just that brave, or
Or
whatever they got
stupid.
going on.
Or stupid. And I'm gonna rack it up to stupidity.
I'm siding with you, bro. I can't not side with you on this because it's something. I don't know what all that something entails, but I don't know that seemed to fit the description. What Pia say? Said I have to step back in to speak to my twin brother Cowboy. Oh, okay. She's speaking to Tori and
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah. Hey, everybody who might have missed it or didn't see it. Passionately Intrigued Arts said hello to all. She busy, she listening, but she getting over there getting her work in,
Yep.
getting her work done. So,
Lena
uh,
Doyle, crafting. Good to see you.
hey, Miss Lena Doll, how you doing? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. And I just dropped the link again. If anybody else wants to come up and share their thoughts or opinions, um, you know, I wasn't trying to rush through, but this was so much of. I'll put it like this, especially with my man who up here right now. You know how me and Vision and others, we have a whole lot of uh uh conversations about certain things that may be happening in the world right now that it's like you feel like you can kind of see where this is headed. And if you don't
Yeah.
know where it's headed, you can still see the potential in something, right?
Right.
Or where it may be headed. Now, man, that's got to be what, 10, 15 years ago when, and I thought about this long and hard, man, and I'm not trying to knock the dude or knock the show, but y'all remember that show Punked a long time ago?
Yeah. Yep.
Now, this could have still happened. I'm not blaming the creators. I'm not blaming Mr. Kutcher or nobody like that.
Right.
None of the people involved. But I do beg the question, was this a potential catalyst to help catapult society to where it is currently, with everybody thinking it's okay to prank everybody? Because um I've lived long enough. Hey, I want to use one of Vision words. I'm old for a reason.
Right.
I'm old for a reason. And I look at the current state of events and how so many people have grown. What's up, Broke Farmer? Broke Farmer back up in here.
I see you,
Now,
bro.
Broke Farmer in the building, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Uh, I can't help but wonder, were those one of the turning points? I don't blame other people's actions on nobody else, but
No.
when you see something being made a norm or a behavior becoming normative in society, can't you almost just expect stuff going this way? So
Yeah.
I said I said that to say this, and Vision, I want your opinion on this. When you hear people talk about stuff right now being slippery slopes, and well, if this is what is okay now, where in the hell is it going to be 5 years or 10 years or 15 years from now? This is a perfect example, maybe, depending on how you feel about it,
Yeah.
of how something that could just be, I forget who put it in there. It might have been she said, when something is just he ha ha up until it ain't no more.
Got that
But
right.
what say you, brother? And I got
Yeah.
the link in the chat.
And you know, this goes back to way back. Right is right and wrong is still wrong. And if you
Facts.
look at what's going on now, it appears that what's wrong is right and what's right is wrong.
Man,
And
man.
everything these folks is doing is wrong. It's just total disrespect, immoral justice, and just don't care about persons or people. They're selfish. It's all about them. Because that's all these pranks are. It's about the person pulling the prank. They try to spin it about it's the person they're doing the prank to, but no, at the end of the day, if you didn't initiate this mess, there wouldn't be no mess.
That's how I see it. That's how I
Plain and
see it.
simple.
Hey, broke. I ran 2 more short clips, man. If you get a chance, you can go back and check them out, bro. Tell me what tell me what you think about them. But man, you right. I don't know when I'm gonna use a S word that a lot of people probably ain't gonna like, and I try to have it for myself because I think this is something that all of us should feel. This is personal opinion now. This personal opinion, either you rock with the concept or you don't. Hey, Liz B. Journey, how you doing, family?
Hey, Liz.
Welcome in. Thank you for being here.
CP
Uh,
Family Farming, good to see you.
yes. Hey, and all my people who just coming in, girl, hush. Nikki talking about sausage. No, it ain't sausage. Hey, for all my people coming in, man, thank y'all for being here. Like any other Tuesday or Friday, feel free to drop your hashtag BCIAC into the chat so people who might not know you can connect with you. And so please share this live out if you don't mind. Please. Uh oh yeah, that's right, bro. YouTube, bro, I gotta put this up here. And then I'm gonna talk about the S word, and then I'm gonna talk about this. Broke Farmer said YouTube has tried to demonetize some of them prank videos. I believe it. So like I don't know, man. Like especially when you're doing something that you know is deliberately set out to hurt or frustrate or anger somebody else. Shame.
Yeah.
It's no shame no more, man. And I'm not talking about shame from the things we all go through at every point. Somebody either lose a job or get laid off.
Right.
Somebody fall on hard times and have to start over. Somebody have to sell some of their stuff to get where they need to be or make it to the next payday or what. I'm
Right.
not talking about that kind of thing. I'm talking about feeling bad for knowing that you done wrong somebody else and
Yeah.
still have the audacity and unmitigated gall to look at them like they crazy for being pissed off about you being in their face playing games.
Exactly.
Make
And
it make sense, bro.
that's why I'm always, situational awareness. When I'm out with the family or the COO, I'm
Mm-hmm.
aware who's around us, and I make sure that I maneuver myself to put myself in between anything that I consider not normal, because I'm
Right.
gonna protect them at all times. And you get too close to me, I'm gonna turn around and tell you, excuse me, could you
Yeah. Yeah.
please give me some space? I'm gonna be as kind and as respectful as I
Mm-hmm.
can. But if it goes beyond
Right.
that, then it's gonna go beyond that.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I done
Especially if
seen
I don't
again.
know you.
Exactly. Again, all of them I couldn't put up for a lot of different reasons. One, for what Broke just put on here right now. Some of them was
Right,
just too graphic, and even the responses and people, responding to them was a little bit too graphic
right,
for our audience here. But man, I'm talking about it's some of these prank video people literally in the store throwing stuff at people, hitting them in the
right,
head.
right,
Now I can't. I'm not saying I seen nobody get hit with nothing heavy. It's usually something soft or absorbable, but hell, I don't know how hard you threw that, whatever
Yeah.
you
You ain't
threw
supposed to
was.
throw nothing to me, period.
At all, bruh. At
Right.
all. And and then you literally putting somebody in the position to end up in the pen, because depending on who it is, and as soon as they identify you as the one who did it, if they run up on you, it don't always have to come to pistol play, baby. Folks have gotten sentenced over that the one punch, that one
Yeah.
real good right punch, and it's
Yep.
game over.
Yeah.
And now they got to explain themselves, and all they did was come in to get some damn milk and a couple
Exactly.
box of loaves of bread. But you
Exactly.
want to be silly and play games, and now they whole life hemmed up.
Yep. That's true.
Let me see what Unicorn Lady Tech said.
She's right.
She said people suck. They don't care about anyone but themselves.
That's true.
It's that seems to be a growing trend
It
that
is.
I don't know. A part of that. I try not to get sad by too much, but the
Yeah.
more I see that growing, it saddens me a little bit.
Yep. Most definitely. Most definitely. And that's why, I joke around and say I don't like people. I don't. I love everybody, but I don't like people just for reasons like this. People playing
Of course.
pranks on you that you don't even know. I'm like, bro, what you done lost your mind. Not today. I am not that
Mm-hmm.
person.
Man, it's that's different because I feel the same way. I'm a very what do you call it? The opposite of people who are, hey baby, what am I?
Her
I
husband,
forgot my
her
yeah, well
husband.
that. Well, yeah, well that too. But what do you call people who are they really outgoing, they love being around people, and yeah, I
Yeah, you're
called
a
you.
people person. You're optimistic.
No, not even that, man. Damn, I can't remember the word to save my life. Some people like
Jovial,
being around people all the time. Not recluse, but huh?
extrovert.
No, not social. Thank you, Viz. Yeah. I'm an introvert actually, more than y'all could
True.
ever imagine.
Right.
I'm I'm social on here. I'm social at gatherings. I like to be. Thank you, Sweet Pea. I don't mind being around people, but I'm not a I could go days on end by myself and be happy as hell. I just don't need
You and me
people or
both.
attention. Exactly.
That's why
So,
I'm where I'm at. I can stay home for weeks and not leave,
mhm.
and I'm good.
Yep. I got my friends over here. Whenever we all get time to a lot of us can get together. I absolutely love it, but that's not something I need on a consistent everyday basis. So yeah, I'm very much an introvert.
Right.
I'm both, but I'm it's about 80-20. I'm like 20% extrovert and 80% introvert. I just love chilling. I'm telling you, boy, peace is just the most beautiful thing in the world,
Yes, it is.
and I strive for it. I try to get as much of it as I can, as long as I'm still alive and breathing and living. And I just don't understand how. Uh, I do kind of understand how we got here, brother,
I
but
do
I
too.
don't.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different factors, but I do wonder. Hold on, let me see what Sister Nikki put up here. The everyday life of an OCD, as Chick said, it's already halfway dangerous pranking people you do know, let
Right.
alone people you don't know.
Yep.
Facts, all
Yep.
facts,
Right.
all facts. Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt. And that's why I don't do that. And I tell my kids and grandkids the same thing. Y'all, man, you don't know what people are going through right now, especially if you don't know them. Don't do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's got to be a better way. I got a few more questions, and I ain't gonna go too hard in on it tonight, but I must ask. I do want to ask. Uh, I'll pose this question to my brother up with me, and I'll pose this question to the chat, and I will drop this one more. I gotta start pinning this thing, so I don't have to keep doing this all over again. uh, what do y'all think will be the ultimate outcome of this? I mean, where do you? I'm of the. I'll say this part of it. I'm of the mindset of worse before better, like most
Yeah.
things. But
Yep.
do you think it's gonna get to a point where it's actually gonna go to legislation, or do you think enough people gonna find themselves in harm's way and or death to the extent that they just say, "No, I'm good. I ain't gonna go that route." But as much as I've seen happen to some of these people, which anybody in this chat can just very easily Google, YouTube, TikTok, whatever, uh, read news articles about how wrong it can go, and every day it's a whole new batch of people eager to do it all over again. So I want to know what y'all think, but Vision, I'm gonna start with you, bro. What you think, man?
So here's my thing. We don't need legislation because we already got laws in place. Okay.
Yeah.
Enforce the current laws we have. And again, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You know, it's to the point where, okay, you prank me, I'm in your face, you put your hands on me, now it's on. Because you now just not only assaulted me, but you laid
Yeah.
hands on me, you're gonna get the full wrath of me
Right.
within the law to protect myself and my family. Period.
I fully agree. Now, after doing some research and then just watching this stuff off and on the way I have. Hey, Grammys Journal, thank you for being here. We appreciate you coming through, family. Much love as well.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Take
This is
care,
why,
Grammys.
yeah, this is why I think it might require some new legislation, bro. Because yes, there are existing laws on the books throughout
Yeah.
every state,
Right.
county, parish, and municipality. But some of these folks smart. Some of these folks is real smart,
Yeah, they are.
and it's a difference between physically touching, which a lot of them don't do, but they
Right.
harass. But to meet the parameters of harassment, depending on where you are so ambiguous that you really have to prove hard. Like the only thing that could really peg them would be their own evidence, which they tend to always upload because they want
Right.
that attention.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that a judge and a jury and or a jury is going to go along with that because it may not meet all the legal definitions. So
True.
because we harassment is usually, first off, you need, it's chronological. It's
Yes.
over an extended period of time, and a myriad of different evidences that can be presented to argue a case of harassment. Now, if you just in the store with your wife and your kids and y'all trying to get groceries, it's a lot harder to meet the legal definition of somebody either coming up to you for a solo interaction or following you around the store, filming you and getting right up in your face and asking silly questions or doing out like some gonna give one way or another, and I don't know what it's gonna be, but uh it's sad that a lot of this stuff, brother, actually don't meet the legal definition of harassment.
True.
And you could get hemmed up. You could get
Yeah,
hemmed up
you
for
could.
putting
That's
that work on
why.
somebody.
Right. You
Go
know,
ahead.
it's that's where you have to basically not only know your rights, but like I've always said, you don't react based on feelings. And I know that's harder, that's easier said than to do,
Mm-hmm.
because that's just like, well, I'll tell anybody else, you pull that thing, you going down whether you right or wrong. Period. First of
Yeah.
all.
Or you're gonna have a
So
fight on your hands. You got some explaining to do, and you
yes.
got a fight on your hands.
Yes.
Um, and that's somebody who's in complete upright legal standing in every way, from the carry to the use of force, to all
Right.
of those elements, but you still have to prove
Yes.
that. Yeah, so it's crazy, man. But I see more and more people out here getting put in these circumstances, situations
Yeah.
every doggone day, and it's just you can't do nothing in peace. And then I'm gonna say this too, bro. What about this side of it? With all the because it's I'm not talking about amongst the other kids. Kids been doing that to each other for forever. I'm
Right.
talking about some of the older people. Um,
Adults.
Adults, when this stuff going on in the world like how it is now, especially in the States, how you gonna play with somebody at a grocery store like
Right.
that? Because you we talking about real threat versus somebody who kikiing and ha-haing, and I'm supposed to know the difference.
Right.
I'm supposed to know the difference. That's the circumstance you literally just put me in. How am I to know?
That's true. Yeah, you just put me in this circumstance. So now I got to deal with you regardless.
Yeah, one way or the other. Sister Maria's Kitchen, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here and watching. And ain't nothing wrong with catching that replay, family. We
Yeah.
don't mind at all.
I
Uh,
will say this, bruh. I
Go
gotta
ahead. Go ahead.
drop down. I got a meeting I get ready to attend. And when that meeting's over,
Yeah.
if you still here, I will come back, but I'm definitely will stay in the bushes. Folks, do me a favor though, smash the like button and please share out this live because this is a topic that nobody's talking about. So please share this out, y'all.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you for taking the time to come up. And I'll see you on the other side if I'm still here. If not, then hey, what you got going on? I know you got to go.
I got 8 o'clock live tonight with a special guest. Y'all check out the thumbnail, and I think y'all know the guest.
Sounds good. Sounds
All
good.
right.
8 o'clock Eastern
Yes.
Standard
Eastern
Time. We'll
Standard
see you
Time.
there.
All right, bro. Thank
Yes.
you.
All right, man.
Appreciate you.
Take care,
Thank you
fam.
for having me come in. Yep.
No doubt. No doubt. Vision, ladies and gentlemen. Vision preparedness. Thank you, brother. Thank you for coming up, spending some time with me. And you can catch this man again 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe that's what he said. We got with this comment. CP Family Farming said, I'm so lost on how people are willing to try folks they don't know. Anything can happen to anyone at any given time. CP Family Farming, I am with you 100%. I don't understand myself. I don't get it. I don't know. And the only thing beyond that, I wonder how it's continuing to grow. I'm wondering how the whole pranking people that you don't know, everything from walking up to gang members to uh going up to people, random people on the street, just pulling these weird kind of, I don't know, man, the vibes off. It's like just weird kind of, it's just weird to me. And I see it growing because as wild as my home state can be sometimes, when I see some of the pranksters who starting to gain following down there in Houston, I'm like, for real? And I literally, like, it's videos out here, people that got that thing pulled on them, and that's all they doing is hollering, it's a prank, it's a prank, it's just a joke, it's just a joke. And trying to point at the camera and say, see. Man, don't nobody about it. Everybody don't care about that. So I don't know. That they folk playing with their life. I guess that's on them. I just feel people feel uh remorseful for the individuals that get put in those circumstances and don't know what to do outside of defend themselves. Speaking of which, uh the same young man that I was talking about, hold on. The same young man that I was talking about earlier, right? So one of the pranks he did, now the last one I talked about was the young brother over in the UK, Mizzy. That's his name. You can see him. He did an interview with Pierce Morgan, He is a lot of what happened to him has gone viral as well as a lot of his content. But here's the thing: this is one of the if going into folks' house with these two, they neck and neck. I can't really pick one over the other, but I'll say uh they both equally as disturbing. So one of the pranks was a "Do you want to die" prank. Yeah, I said it. I said it. A "Do you want to die" prank. So sometimes himself and sometimes him and several of his friends will go up to random people who were by themselves. Now they're by themselves. Look at them all crazy, and just be real weird and ask them, "Do you want to die? Do you want to die?" And in some cases, chase people because they scared, they freaking out, they don't know what's going on, they don't know if this real or what's happening or who are you, why would you say that, why would you, like, y'all. Mm-mm. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what you do with that. I don't know where this goes. I don't know where it's gonna reach that point where it gets better while it's getting worse. But some gotta give one way or another. Cause with the way the world already is and the way it's continuing to go, uh, I think we're gonna start seeing more and more and more instances of uh prank content creators finding themselves in a real bad way. She said, "Why is the prankster so cool with doing things that can cost them their life? Why are they not thinking of the consequences?" And she said, if I had to answer to that, I man, I don't know. Maybe that'll be the next Nobel Prize recipient because that's a hell of a question. I ain't got no answer for it. Um, I think I think the level of entertainment that comes with it, and I think the everybody's just not the same. Everybody's just not the same. Some of us see things certain ways and have certain values. That ain't to put nobody on a soapbox or take nobody off of one, but I guess people just value things differently. Even their own name, reputation, uh, what this may potentially limit them from in the future. But at the same time, look at how many talentless I don't want to say that like that. Look at how many people who lack the same thing you would respect from a creator, an artist, or whomever, 30 or 40 years ago. That was a point in order to be an actual male or female singer, you really had to be able to sing. You ain't got to do that no more. So, some of the most famous people in the world, some of the wealthiest people in the world, as far as talent goes, can't nobody tell you what they do except stay viral all the time. Um, and then after the fact, after they get wealthy, then they'll talk about their business acumen. But as far as their skill set on what they do and how they do it, nobody ever makes mention of it because it don't exist. That's the world we living in, which is why I think you see a growth of these types of behaviors and mannerisms amongst people who trying to get to the top by any means necessary. CP Family said, "Oh my goodness, that question alone will make me get ready to take your before you can take mine. And that's not funny. Absolutely. And what CP family is responding to is the young man I was talking about earlier said that was one of the pranks they pulled. Do you want to die? Could you imagine being at a bus stop or something and like 4 or 5 dudes walk up to you and ask, "What's up, Gina?" Everybody, big sister Gina versus Gina. What's good, family? How you doing? Walking up to you, looking at you. Could you imagine? Uh-oh. What's this? What's my computer doing stuff I ain't even tell it to do? I don't know what this is about. Hold on. Let me take this down and then put this back up. I didn't do that. I don't know what this thing doing. I ain't do that at all. Huh. I ain't even read Gina comment yet. Let me get back up there. It said, the saying goes, it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. People often don't think of consequences of their actions. Yes, I've been in these. Oh, thank you, sis. I appreciate it. I know you be busy, fam. I thank you for being here. I sure do appreciate you. We got a couple more minutes. I'm just gonna go out on a limb to round it all out. And if anybody wants to, I'm just gonna drop this link one more time. And if don't nobody come up, we'll just go ahead and wind it out. But I do, man, why is this? Am I in a little box to y'all over here? Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Since this thing wanna do this, I ain't finna close it out, y'all, but I'm just gonna run these one more time since it seems like this thing. I'm gonna play all 3 of these clips all together. This is about pranking, y'all. I'm just gonna run this and we're gonna let it do what it do, baby.
21-year-old Tanner Cook's YouTube page is called Classified Goons.
Welcome back to another video.
He pranks total strangers,
I got someone who needs to be escorted out.
I need to leave?
Yes.
sneaking up on unsuspecting people. In this prank, he wears a fake security uniform and falsely accuses shoppers of stealing.
Yeah, I've got a gentleman and a woman here trying to steal a pet.
He acts like he's getting sick in the back of an Uber and is about to throw up on an Uber driver.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna puke.
Hey, go outside.
But has he now gone one prank too far? A target of his newest stunt became so enraged, he allegedly pulled out a semi-automatic pistol and shot Tanner Cook in the stomach. We spoke to the father of the critically injured prankster.
He likes to go to malls and go to shopping centers and do videos that he feels like are going to be funny and entertain people. And so he was doing that, and this guy got upset, got offended, and took the phone out of his face. And my son tried to get him to do it again, and then he took his gun out and shot him.
Was there ever a page is called
Hey, sorry about that, y'all, man. I'm having all kinds of technical whatever's going on over here. I see broke back GT Jr. What's up, brother? My internet was kind of tripping a little bit, and then sorry about that, y'all. My bad. My apologies.
Classified Goons.
Welcome back to another video.
He pranks total strangers.
videos that he feels like are going to be funny and entertain people. And so he was doing that, and this guy got upset, got offended, and took the phone out of his face. And my son tried to get him to do it again, and then he took his gun out and shot him.
Was there ever a moment where, you know, as a father, you're like, hey, son, look, there's a lot of strange people out there. Be careful, you know, messing with, you know, strangers in public, right? Because we never know. You never know who you're messing with.
Absolutely. He got that speech from me. He got that speech from his grandma. And, you know, because I've seen YouTube videos before where somebody has been shot.
Now comes word that local prosecutors are considering charging Tanner Cook, as well as the man who shot him in the stomach.
I forgive the guy that did this to my son. I also hope that my son learns from this encounter as well.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You hand me that there Dove deodorant there, boy? Did you hear me?
What happened?
I said, will you hand that deodorant to me, boy?
Man, listen, bro. I ain't got time to play today.
Who's playing? I'm serious, a heart attack, boy. I said, hand me the deodorant.
Y'all need to find somebody else to play with.
Okay.
No, y'all need to find somebody else to fucking play with, bro. Nah, fuck that. Find somebody else to play with.
Nobody got a sense of humor today, huh?
And you better be glad it was me, somebody else who was swung on your ass. But I'm cool. I'm on my chill shit today, but y'all need to get the fuck on.
You loud, bro. You loud.
Get the fuck on, bro.
You loud with
Get
your
the fuck
headphones
on. That's what you need to do.
But you sound like you just gonna just beat everybody up out here.
You're doing too much, man.
Come on now, bro.
You're doing way too much.
Just because you see me in a costume don't mean nothing. You hand that mac and cheese to me, boy? Oh, no. Boy, I said hand it to me now. Boy.
Who you talking to like that?
Boosie. I'm the real badass. Hand it to me now, boy.
You ain't talking like that, nigga. You tripping. Man, I will beat your motherfucking ass, nigga, in this
boy.
Shit. What? Don't talk to him like that.
Boy, you playing on your...
So, again, family, I guess you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it to you, for you? I don't know. To each their own. Everybody grown. You know, you got choices and decisions and choices. And if it's worth it to you and for you, I guess, you know, get out there, man. Do your thing. Get it in. Get all the pranks and whatever. I don't know. I say, you know, I'm good. I'm good on it. You keep pushing, keep it moving. And I just don't know what else to say, fam. I guess. Oh, hold on. My man's done popped up. What's up, bro?
What up with you, man? How you?
I'm good, family. How you doing, man? What going on, bro?
Straight late for work. Yeah.
What you think about everything?
I don't play with folk like that. Like I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't play. Even in the chats on YouTube, I don't play with folk. You know, if I know you,
real talk,
it might be a little giggle here, there, whatever, but I don't play with folk. Because I don't know folk. You know, just because, you know, groups of people play a certain kind of way, that don't give me authorization to play with them the same kind of way. You know, like the way Big Rooster and Tory play and stuff. I don't play with them like that. That ain't my lane. I don't know them like that, so I don't play with people like that. And when I do have a homeboy and we have little jokes or whatever, you know, I don't do it in front of folks because they might think that they can try them like that, you know. But and there's certain games I just don't play. There's certain games, I'm not gonna say it on your channel, but I don't play certain games. It's not funny at all to me. And you know, people get squared up on, you know. Especially that boy one, man.
Oh man.
I know Buddy trying to be funny and trying to, you know, but it ain't, you know, there's a little too much. Everything funny, but it's timing on a lot of different things. You know, we're supposed to live in a, you know, light environment or whatever, find things funny and stuff, because I laugh and smile all the time. But there's certain things that just ain't, it's not funny to me, you know. But I give people warning, like, hey man, go ahead with that a little bit. And they keep on being persistent, then I'm looking for angles. I'm looking at angles of how I can attack this person. Because now you don't put me in an awkward position where I feel like, hey, I need to defend myself because you're being disrespectful. That's the hierarchy of my of me being anywhere is respect. If I can't get it, then I'm gonna remove myself from the situation. That's all to it. But yeah, that some of them play them games I don't play. And my son be watching them, and I keep telling somebody gonna bush your head to the white meat. Don't play with folks like that now. I was like, they doing this for kicks and giggles and stuff, but us grown folks, we don't play like that.
Can't do it.
Yeah, even when he in school, I tell him, you know, you don't let people play with you certain kind of ways and stuff, because he told me about an incident, and then he thought it was funny. My wife didn't understand it, but it was a dude showing his dominance, and he didn't understand it. So I had to break it down to him, showed him, this is what you're supposed to do. Okay. And he was like, why are you? And then my wife asked me, why are you teaching him that? I was like, no, he got to know what to do, because he can't have nobody, you know, he might get into a situation where they do that in front of a girl and then he tries to prove his manhood. No, you stop that at the gate. You put your barriers there off the top, then there's no miscommunication. Oh, he's showing out for the females. No, I've been like this from day one, partner. So yeah. But I wanted to type everything, but I can't because I'm driving. So I was like, man, let me jump up here real quick and say something real quick.
Hey, no doubt, bro. That's why I be putting that's why I be dropping the link, man, for anybody who, because all that typing, sometimes you can't put all your thoughts. That's a whole dissertation, man. That's you know what I'm saying.
For sure.
But no, I agree with you, man. It's got to be a nip in the, and even me, because I adopt those same habits, bro. I'm gonna tell you. So, even though we all cool, just like I'm cool with you, but I'm cool with Tori, cool with Rooster, but they got their own way that they jab at each other. I ain't in that to that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got their own boundaries that they play with. I got mine, and mine is real kind of limited because, man, I get on here and I'll be a Worthington. I'll play Shamondre. I do all kinds of shit. But what I'm not finna do is like be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't ever want to take nothing the wrong way, which I rarely do. But
yeah, people play at different levels.
I 100% different, and I don't know, man. It's a difference between being a jokester and being a prankster. Pranking people, that's a whole different, especially people you don't know. And something like you said about like Broke Farmer put in where is it at? I'm gonna put it up here. Oh, I want to speak to Pescatarian Gardener. How you doing, family? Welcome in. Thank you for being here.
Pescatarian Gardener. I be messing up her name every time I see it. I just can't get right, man.
Hey, it happened, fam. It happened. She's Broke Farmer said in front of my wife, bruh, it's on. See, that's another thing. I'll play and have fun all day, but I don't play about my wife at all. I take her very seriously. And the disrespect, like, I can only imagine, you trying to teach a son how to navigate those kind of things in this world, in this day and age, in 2023, bro, it's a whole different beast out here. Cause I know you from Georgia, and I ain't saying one is better than the other, but Southern traditions and Northern traditions, having lived in both, they got two different two different worlds in a whole lot of ways, bro. And man, I mean, I'm
Go ahead. Then we play differently too when it comes down to race. You know, I know you're not supposed to bring up race or whatever, but it's real. Culturally, we're different. Like, my best friend, besides my wife, my dad, and all my family or whatever, is a white dude. And the way he plays and way he jokes or whatever, I had to tell him off the gate. I was like, "Nah, we don't play like that. We don't."
Right.
And that's just me being 100. So there's no no, oh, he doing that because he around his black friends. No, I don't play like that. He don't hear me say the N word at all. I don't when
Right.
I've got it when he's got in my car. I don't play that kind of music because he's supposed to be my friend. And if I love him like a friend, then that means that I shouldn't be offended by that word. But because I still have some resentment about someone that doesn't look like me using that word, and you haven't been
Right.
groomed by that cloth.
Right.
I'm not gonna use that word around you. You better not use it around me, and I'm not gonna play that music when you're in my presence. And that's just out
Right.
of respect for each other.
Yes,
So
sir. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
really big on respect. I don't even care. I told my son, I was like, I appreciate because he got straight A's, man. I mean, I've never got straight A's in my life. I never.
Congratulations.
He got
Me
straight
neither.
A's, and I
Me
told
neither.
him I congratulated him last year. His grades weren't as good, and I said your behavior and your respect better be on point. That's the most important thing that you can give and receive while you at their school. And respect is up there, man. I really,
That's
really,
what's up.
really, really mean that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But that had to be instilled from somewhere. That had to come from somewhere. So kudos on you as well, bro, and the wife. I just want to say, man, like I see some first. Hey, what's up, Odom's? Odom's Homestead up in here, y'all. Odom's Homestead up in here. Uh, I had a similar situation, and I ended up losing somebody. We wasn't like friends like how your circumstance was, but we were more colleagues. We were real cool and cordial on top of it, and it was headed that way. But dude was trying to explain something to me, and we were having a conversation, and we had a conversation about that word, and it turned into, well, why can't I say it? And I do the same kind of stuff you do. I said, well, say, look here, fam. Uh, no, no, and that turned into not so much why can't I as a little bit of resentment, and then things just kind of went sideways after that. But back to something you said earlier. Prior to that, I just got to put it out there 100%, man. I talk about it all the time, almost every time I go live. What's up, Dan H? How you doing, brother? Welcome in, welcome in. Uh, I just got to put it out there where the ghost can get it, bro. We live in a different world now than when you was younger and when I was younger, bro. I mean, stuff like that, pranking, joking, the way people joking with each other now, that stuff get your life took, dog. That stuff will get your life took. And some of the pranks that I didn't talk about is the dudes in the store walking up to the chicks, to the ladies with a, hold on, with a piece of paper and be like, hey, here's my number. I'm talking about dudes standing right there with her. Everybody got on wedding rings and all kinds of stuff. I would never play with another man like that, dog. I don't care what I could never. I would never. So I don't understand the word GT. Sometimes I don't. I don't. I don't, man.
Yeah, these people be wilding, man.
Have
They couldn't.
you ever seen some of this stuff? I mean, even across your timeline, just occasionally, because it ain't stuff I look up. It just come through occasionally. Uh, what do you think stuff gonna be like going forward? Do you think either people gonna have to legislate this kind of behavior out, or enough people gonna get messed up to the point where it's like, okay, I just don't want to do it no more?
I believe that people are going to get messed up to a point to where people are going to cut it out because the views ain't going to mount to the stress that you're going to pop. What's going to pop out? Because in some of these states, like Alaska, we could pull out on you, because
Yeah,
we in that
yeah,
type of state where if you If we feel like you threatening us, we could pull out on you. But I'm from that school where I'm gonna try to square up with you. I don't need that. I'm gonna square up with you, but I'm just trying to teach my son not to be playing like that and don't accept it. Try to
I
go a
gotta be
different
honest.
route because it's
Yeah,
dangerous, man.
it is dangerous, and I gotta be honest with you, man, which makes it even more dangerous. Cause I got I got one really, really bad knee. The other one ain't too great. And it depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I keep the ability to be able to knuckle up with you, but that don't mean that it depends. I'm gonna be 100% honest. It depends. It depends on the day, the mood you catch me in, and how big of a threat you posing in the moment. Is determining the factors behind whether I think this is finna be something I feel like freestyling and grappling and doing all of that, man. Because I done been there, done that, bro. I got hair. I got hair. I'm not finna give you a chance to pull on this and get me like how you want me. No, baby. When I can catch you from a half a foot, two, what, however, again, the level of threat that I assess in the moment is determining factor. And I think that's how a whole lot of people feel. Man, I don't, man, folk ain't fighting no more, bro. Folk ain't fighting no more. Uh Jones Truth 67 said, tell the truth. It always takes for someone to get messed up for some, but GT, I want to know how you feel about this too. And this for everybody else in the chat. Quick question. I've seen enough of these, and this is before I decided to do a video like that. I've seen enough of these to really make me feel like, okay, it's done went too far. This person then caught one in the gut. This person then got one in the shoulder. This person then got stabbed. It's definitely they got to back off of it. But here's the kicker, y'all. It seemed like the more people get hurt or unalive from it, the bigger it trends, and then the more people go out there and do it. I can't make it up. I can't make sense of it.
What I'm not trying to talk light on what happened to these pranksters, but
yeah, no, go ahead,
if
bro.
you if they got off lucky on that, because you're supposed to neutralize the threat. I know some people don't understand that, don't believe in that or whatever,
Right.
but my status, if I pull out, I'm neutralizing. I'm sorry, that's just who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I got lawyers to make sure that I'm good. If you own one, you need to have a lawyer. So I
Right.
have at least $1 million that will be taken to my case, and I won't talk about it if and when it does happen, because you can't play with people and think that it's okay, knowing that we have all of these other situations going on. We are stressed. We just came out of a pandemic or whatever,
Yep.
and a lot of people
Yep.
their finances aren't the same. They lost a job. I lost a job. It just I was able to go
Yep.
get the second job. I get another second job, but a lot of people are under a different type of stress, and you
Yep.
adding on to it. So,
Yep.
you think that it's playful time and you don't even know this person. I've never grew up to think that I can play with a person a certain kind of way, and I never met them. I just walk
Right.
up to a stranger and think that, hey, I'm gonna play with them like that.
Right.
No,
Right.
I just ain't grew
Right.
up like that.
Me neither, bro. Me neither. And what Lala said, TX Lala said, consequences need to be there legally and professionally. They should be able to profit off of these. They shouldn't be able to profit off of these videos. Maybe start suing the platform. And Lala, I couldn't. I agree with you on that. I think that's where it's gonna start before it started anywhere else. I think that eventually enough of the wrong things are going to happen to where somebody steps in and starts to lobby these platforms to not make that content either monetized or accessible, and then it'll go away. it might not even have to go to the extent of being legislated, because I mean, hell, if it's all about shine. So if you either monetize or demonetize or just take them away completely, where it's just unviewable content, it's game over. And maybe that'll save some lives and keep people out of both the perpetrators and the ones that it's inflicted upon. Dan H says some of these things could lead to more than a whooping. Some of them take it to stupid levels that people can be in fear of their life safety, result in pew pew. But I can't, y'all, I couldn't put that up. That's why I picked the 3 videos I picked, because Dan H is completely right. There are so many people being chased by people with their pew pews out, chasing them, that I couldn't even pick one that would be like, okay, I can kind of get away with this one. Nah, it's just, and yet, just like I'm watching that and I uploaded it to show y'all, it's people out there still making videos doing that stuff. And in some of the places, I mean, think about what, like GT said, in Alaska, in Georgia, in Texas, in Florida, even Mississippi, Alabama, Nevada, Colorado. We talking about open carry, a combination of open carry, concealed carry. Just somebody got that thing with them, and you wake up one morning in real life and just feel like, yeah, that's, this is what I'm finna go out and do today. I don't know, man.
Now, when we had the show with what's that dude, Ashton Kutcher or something like that, it was a
It was
different type
called
of
Punk.
yeah.
Yeah, it
That
was.
was
Yeah.
different. That was different types, And
Mm-hmm.
even when they played, you could still see some of the people that aren't
Right.
built like that. We always do one of these right here. We check it like you trying, but do
Right.
you know who I am? You know that
Right.
you're
Right.
playing a little too much. We do one of those like that, like
Yeah.
checking out our scenery, like they think I'm playing with them. And then,
Right.
things can happen, but we're in a different age where people, they not built like we were. My
Mm-hmm.
son will never, ever have a childhood as great as mine. Never, ever. I got to
Mm-mm.
play
Mm-mm.
outside with Jackson, all this other stuff, hopscotch and double
Yep.
dutch. I watched the little girls,
Yep.
I played with them folks. He'll never do
Yeah.
that. He on the internet. He
Never.
on his phone.
Never.
So they have to
Never.
get they rocks off a different kind of way. I'm sorry, but they're gonna choose the wrong one, and pew pews and everything else is gonna be different.
No, that's real. That's real. One of the things, before I get to this comment, man, one of the things that broke my heart the most, I was talking to my nephew, my oldest nephew, and this cat told me, because he was talking about homeboys and like what it's like having friends in this day and age and stuff. And he said, I never have what you and daddy hear. I hear when I say it out loud, I hear his voice saying it to me. And he's saying, I'ma never have what you and daddy had, because people different. It ain't like how it was back then. And they just got a whole different fight they dealing with, bruh. They got a whole different fight they dealing with, and it hurts and it's sad, and I don't know how to fix it, man. But TX Lala said, I see boy, and we talking about the dude that was going around doing the boy prank. She said, I see boy on the same level as using the noose or burning a cross. You're terrorizing a traumatized people. She was talking to somebody in the chat as well. Like, man, it depends on where you from. Now, I'm gonna give a little bit of context to what Lala said, and I'm gonna tell you how that can hit different for different people. If y'all remember back in the 90s, there was a black man named James Byrd. James Byrd was tied up to the back of a pickup truck and dragged for over a quarter mile to pieces. Actually, over a mile, I think. This while I'm alive. This while I'm alive was tied to the back of a pickup truck and dragged to death and I want to say 19, it might have been 93 or 96. I don't know. It was a lot going on back then, and I was young, but I remember all the parents being alarmed again, up in arms and worried, and like, these are real things that might not be a big deal to other people, but for people, and the biggest part that I want to leave off, that's 40 minutes away from my hometown in East Texas. That's 40 minutes away, 45 minutes away from where I grew up. This happened during my lifetime. So yeah, that boy prank and playing with people like that, especially when you do with the older black people, man, you don't know what might click, how you can make somebody snap, what trauma they come through. I've literally had some of my on my grandfather's side. I've had people lynched in my family. So, playing with people, you don't know what you're doing and how you're doing it, or what it might mean to somebody else. I think you're right, Miss Jones. I think you're right. Uh, it's gonna take a lot, but like I think it was Lala said, platforms first. You got to find a point of origin if that's something people are interested in working on or changing. Because at the end of the day, the start and the finish is the platform that this stuff get uploaded on. So shut up. Lala said, yep, demonetize and shadow ban them if they don't remove them entirely. They've shadow banned people for a whole lot less. Usually people who aren't here talking about tomato seeds or something that may be, yeah, it could be apolitical, and they still get shadow banned. And I'm go ahead, GT.
No, I was gonna say the beautiful thing about America is we have that freedom, whether it's hate or things that may cause harm or whatever. But people gonna keep on playing and something actually is gonna happen. And maybe that, sorry, my hands are dry. I got out the shower and I'm messing with those chickens, and I'm eating my breakfast, so I do it after.
Yeah.
But
You good. You
good. I'm looking at him like, man, it's like that soil David Corey was talking about. That ashy soil. It was a thing that happened on Bro. But
yeah.
I believe in freedom of speech on all the
Yeah.
court, but the consequences, the repercussions is something that has to be there, like what they said with the suing or the platform being attacked because they're doing things that are actually going to cause these little boys, these youngsters, to get their head bust, or to have, sometimes people won't attack you right then. Some people are meticulous,
Right.
another bigger word that starts with an M, and
Yeah.
they're going to get you in a later math of it, because they
Right.
haven't thought out how
Right.
they do it. Because some people, they go through life a certain kind of way, and when you disturb their path and you interrupt it, they're like, I'm gonna get you back, and I'm gonna get you back in a different kind of way. So
Yep.
these youngsters
Yep.
don't understand the pitfalls of their actions, trying to get some laughs and giggles.
Right. Right.
Whew.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real. It's real, bro. And you're 100% right. And I'm gonna say this to Unicorn Lady Tech. Don't be worried about bringing race into it, because that's the part we need to talk about. From what I've seen, yes, it is cross racial. It is cross gender. I used to not see I used to not never see. I didn't grow up seeing black folk do stuff like this, but now over the last couple of years, it's just as many black folks as it is white folks. It's just as many Mexicans as it is Asians. It's as many Asians as it is I don't know, pick somewhere, folk from Guatemala or Bolivia or wherever the hell you just pick a place. It is people doing this stuff from every ethnicity, gender, uh background, all this kind of stuff, and it blows my mind. And I don't want it to be this way, but what something else I can't help but notice, some of these young black folk who out here doing it, baby, you can't do everything everybody else do. I didn't say it was fair. I didn't say it was right. But you playing game, you playing extra hard. You playing games way deeper than anybody else playing. And when I see people from Texas doing it, especially black folk from Texas, I know South Dallas, man. So when I saw this youngster putting these videos up and you done got whooped up, man, it's folk out here that'll take your life, dog. It's folk out here that'll take your life. And I can't say this enough. I done said it about 4 or 5 times. I'm going to say it again. Stop. It's just a prank. You may not have time to finish getting stop out of your mouth before it's all game over. Before it's all a wrap. And I just, I don't know what to say, bro. Yes, yeah, Lala, that was in Jasper. Hey, Cassandra Dolores, how you doing? I didn't even know you was in here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Dan H got a question. Damn, it was 98. My goodness, I'm getting old. It's like a part of me needed that to be further back so it wouldn't be so fresh. 98. Damn. Man, my God. Dan H said, what would they do if a victim just stabbed them up when they started the jump? Exactly. That's my question. That's what I would really I ponder over these things, especially when I was putting this together and editing these little videos. Like, I wonder if that ever go through their mind, and that's the part that really makes me wonder, because I wonder if they ever wonder, what if today is the day, or this is the time where somebody just decide to let some extra air out my body. Like you don't. Dan H, I don't know. That's another point. Yeah, you got people watching, yeah, to be documented, but all you doing is documenting yourself, usually be the aggressor. So how the hell is that gonna help you? And baby, can't nothing help you after you done left this plane of existence. You can have all the evidence in the world. It might validate you in some kind of way, but for the most part, what is that gonna do?
Allegedly, I stay ready. You got to put the allegedly on there, because
I heard that. That's all I heard was
saying,
allegedly.
That's all. And you got to choose. And thinking somebody pray, that might get you hurt. Thinking somebody pray for your joke or whatever you trying to accomplish. Like I seen this one guy. He may be Hispanic, and he was doing that in like dangerous neighborhoods. And he got one, he did it one time too many, and that was the last video I seen of him. He was like, no, I quit. He was done. He was done. And he said he almost lost his life, because if you look at the video, you see that Buddy it's about to go down. You know, and there's a couple of videos that are structured where he's playing like that. And it just is right before it's about to get a little bit dangerous or whatever. But the last one that I seen from him, he said he's done. He said, he told the camera guy, he said, I can't do this no more. Did you just see what happened or whatever? And nobody can, like, the cameraman can't say you. All he can do is say, man, he was getting a lot of laughs. That ain't gonna mean nothing when you're gone like that. That plan don't mean nothing. You can't play with everybody.
You can't, bro. You can't. And what Cassandra Dolores just put up on her, man. Look, I done lived in Oak Cliff. I done lived in Agtown. I done lived in not Mesquite don't even really count. That was short. But like anybody who brave enough to go play these kind of games in South Dallas, I just don't know. I really don't. Or hell, even Arlington and Fort Worth. Who like I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, man, because everything GT just said is 100% right. It don't make sense to me. But something somebody else had put in the chat a while ago, I was gonna say something about. Now, this is the crazy part to me. I ain't very few. I've seen some that was in about I think the lowest one I saw was a little bit over 10,000. Whenever you see these videos they come across, bro, the average is anywhere from 500,000 to 1,000,000. 300,000 is like the norm. Yeah, for the prank videos. Yeah, yeah. What song say? I seen one crazy prank where Arab dude let a tiger run loose inside someone hot. Oh my! Oh, that's that's a whole nother level right there. Oh my goodness! And tigers and hell, I ain't even got a tiger.
Now that situation that you talked about the truck and the guy, I was young enough to where I would have been dumb enough to retaliate on things like that. Like that messes with a person's mental to know that this is happening in 1990s. You know, I was
in late 90s at that, 98.
Oh, 98? Oh, I was 21. No, I was I
Nah,
don't
you
know.
younger than me.
I was some age, but yeah.
You younger than me, so you had to be about 17, 18.
Yeah, I was born in I
You were
got some
old
age
enough to
on
be
me, man.
mad. You were old enough to be mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would have felt
Yeah.
some kind of way, man. If I would, but I was in a different, my life was structured different around that time, but that's some traumatic stuff which you just explained. Yeah, that would mess with my mental. Like, how do you teach certain, like, I have a child now and certain things still come up that is, real racism, not the other stuff that, people are
Right.
just being racist. I'm talking about real racism. How do you teach a child, to love thy neighbor when his neighbor doesn't look like him and still be conscious of, who you are? That may
Right.
become a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh I actually I Cassandra, look, I done seen it's some wild stuff out there on these here internets in the malls. It ain't just gotta be, it's like the club done moved to the Dollar Tree. The club done moved to Safeway. Club done moved to Kroger and Walmart and all them. Uh I don't know. And some stuff I can kind of understand, I guess, if you just need to run in for a couple of extra beach towels and you got a Wally World right on the sand and you in Florida or on the beach or something, I can get it. But if you in the middle of Dallas and you got on a thong and your whole dress is see-through or something like that, man, even before we move, bro, it's got wild out there stuff as far as stuff like that go. And I don't know what to say and or do about it because I don't know. I don't know, fam. I don't know at all. But GT, you made a real good point, and I just commend you for doing the best you can, day in day out, trying to get this. Keep your young man motivated, teach him in the way he should go, and bruh, I wouldn't even know where to start. I wouldn't even know where to start, fam. Real talk. But uh, I don't know what it's looking like up there in Alaska, but in the lower 48s, uh, things seem to just be getting more and more cray cray.
Same here, man. It's a more in this day and age. Can you still hear me?
Yo, yeah, you good. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, because my internet's not as good as yours, as I see. Every time I watch you, your internet is crystal clear. Mine's be like I'm on dial up, man. But I hope
Man.
everything is in my neighborhood. It's all good. There's no
Yeah.
issues, no problems, no, it's all good. But we still have issues. Like
Yeah.
about 3 weeks ago, I had an issue with a dude, and he wanted to get me out of my element. I had to treat him like I would do somebody that was straight from the hood that was trying to lose their life. Like, no, I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
give you the satisfaction of taking your life from you or roughing you up
Mm-hmm.
in here, and now you don't ruin my son's day. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
always gonna be, if you ain't being challenged, um, a couple times a year, then I don't know. I've always
Right.
told myself that for
Right.
the rest of my life, every once in a while, I'm gonna get challenged with just people just being people and not understanding their lane. Like, you can't bother me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a consequence of our existence, man. It's a consequence of our existence, bro. It ain't fortunate, but that's what we got to deal with. That's what we got to live with. And again, I say better before worse, cause it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Um, I don't know. I'll say this, man, and this ain't to be negative, but I think it's gonna be a while. I really do. I think it's gonna be a while before things make that shift or make that transition or that turn for the better. Because until the platforms make some changes or do something about it, I don't know. It's anybody ball game, brother. Anybody can do whatever they want to, how they want to do it. The same kind of content, same kind of stuff. And it's I mean, it's undeniable that it's popular right now. It's actually real popular. So yeah. Um. Hey, bro, I'm getting ready to wind this thing down, man. You got anything else you want to add? You going live tonight, or when you going live again?
I might go live tonight just cause you said that. But I don't know, man. I'm 4 days a week, man. I work over 12 hours a week. I mean 12 hours, yeah, out of at least 4 of those days. And
Right.
this is one of
Yeah, I
those
know.
days where I work more than 12, but I have a little leisure. I'm gonna make me some salmon croquette at work today. So
Okay.
I might jump on live for a few minutes just to see what everybody doing. I'll be missing folks.
I
I
know,
know you
right?
know
That's
that
what's
means,
up.
man.
Yes,
For sure,
sir,
for
man.
sure.
For sure, man.
I,
I'm
I,
gonna try to stay up and catch you if I can, bro.
yeah, it be early in the morning by the time I do it, but early in the morning for you. But I
Yeah.
appreciate you allowing me to come up, man. I appreciate you letting me, put on and keep doing what you're doing, man. All right.
Hey,
Ain't nobody ask you
it's
for
all
no
love,
food
bro.
size.
It's all love.
Ain't nobody-
Take care, fam.
All right, have a good one, man.
All right, bro. We'll holler. We'll holler. All right, what's good, everybody? Thank y'all, and thank my brother GT Jr. for sliding up in the place. Uh, I usually don't. I mean, usually there ain't nobody on when we get off, or nobody to send out. That we in there trying to. Hold on a minute before I say that. Do that. Letting these videos go viral. Copycats, yeah. Somebody needs to go ahead. Yeah, somebody got to do something, Lala. And Unicorn Lady Tech said, "Does anyone think this now popular nonsense is due to the political climate we recently had?" Unicorn Lady Tech, I think no. I don't think it's the cause of it. I think it's been exacerbated by that. I think it's a contributing factor to add to the chaos, but this has been going on for so long because um uh this it's been happening. These videos been out there. They've just grown in popularity, and they seem to get a little bit more hype, a little bit more exciting every time somebody do something more insane than the last person. So I don't know, fam. I don't know. I don't know what's up. I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know what's gonna come of it. I don't know how. Well, actually, we do know. We touched on some of them things tonight. But a few things before we get out of here. But I want y'all to help me with something if you can. Please, 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 please. So don't leave just yet. I want to say thank you for everybody who came up tonight. Thank you to Jones Truth, Miss Jones, Jones Truth 67, to Vision Preparedness, Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, all the people in the chat, people who really been chopping it up with me, like Unicorn Lady Tech, Lala, everybody who back in the bushes. I appreciate y'all 100. Thank you so much for rocking with your boy. I gotta play one thing before I get out of here. Hold on. I gotta play something real quick. I gotta run this because I meant to run this early and I don't think I got back to it. And if I did, I'm gonna do it again because I don't even care. I might have. Here we go again, baby. Y'all know how we do it, man. Here we go again. Here we go again. Closing out another live. It's been a blast. I love talking with y'all, chopping it up with you, getting your thoughts, your opinions. Y'all, please, we so close, man. We less than 20. We less than 20 away. But the clock is ticking on us. All night it's been in the chat. I think Baby dropped it a couple times. Hashtag STSS. Some things and some stuff podcast. We need y'all. We really, really need y'all so we can meet our mark before the clock start all the way over. And we got to get a whole nother 100 new listeners. Our goal is 100. If y'all never did podcasting on another podcast platform like that, like Spotify or something like that, like it's a whole different ball game. It's super hard. We need y'all help. We need your support. Go over, listen to one episode. You can pick the shortest episodes you can find, but listen to an episode, become a listener, and that will mean the world to African Dreaming. For everybody in the live right now, as well as people who go live, who catch this on the replay. Also, it's Thursday night, so we got Odom's. We got Odom's Homestead going live tonight. We got Vision Preparedness going live tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We got Miss Shirley OG Gardner going live at, I believe, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you get to catch a little bit of everybody. Miss Shirley, if you in them bushes, I love you. I love you, Miss Shirley. Who else? Thursday, I think them, yeah. Miss Shirley, Vision Preparedness, Odom's Homestead, and if I'm missing anybody, it ain't on purpose. In the words of Anita Baker, I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. All right. So y'all already know, man. Charge it to my head, not to my heart. Now, if we could, before we get off of here, if I could see anybody slide in, I want to go over and show love to Swoop. It is Thankful Thursdays over at Swoop. So if we could slide over there, I would really, really appreciate that. We're gonna call it a raid. We call it African Dreaming Raid or African Dreaming sent us, or raid. I don't care. Let's just go over the Swoop, show love, African Dreaming Raid. Try to pass the mic over to her because this sister is always she can still be on her live. Swoop would do a 6 or 8 hour live and be sending people away to go support and help other people the whole time. And she's done that for us more than one occasion. So I'm just trying to share the love back. Tamikia Wells. It's hold on. Hey, Sweet Pea. Let me get the tech department real quick. Well, apparently I can do it myself. Hold on. Is it? Is it still gonna link up? Oh, I guess that'll link up to it. Thank you. Huh?
Yes, for podcast, right?
Podcast. Okay. Thank you, she said. I appreciate that, family. I only do YouTube because it's so easy. I understand, Tamiki. Yeah, but over on Spotify, you might have to download it, but we would appreciate it. It would mean a lot to all you got. Once you get it downloaded, all you got to do is just go to all our episodes and listen. Become a follower. I think we in the teens, man. We in the teens. We like really close to hitting this 100, but the clock ticking, and we have to start like all over again. So anybody who don't have Spotify, if you don't mind downloading and getting Spotify, and going over to African Dreamers, some things and some stuff podcast, boy, y'all would be doing us a bigger solid than y'all could ever even imagine. For shizzle. So thank you, Tamika. We appreciate that. And for everybody else left in here, I don't see nobody coming in yet. I see a whole lot of, my goodness, everything blue. Yeah, it's swoop. Oh, let me put swoop like me. How do I do that? Let's see. Damn, my phone messed up. Babe, will you drop swoop link? Okay. Yeah, we getting the link in the chat, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get one of my devices is on the fritz, so I can't drop it like how I would normally. But I sure would appreciate y'all going over there to support Swoop right now. She live. She got official J Mill, Swoop, Buddha, and Loving Me Tracy Anderson. A whole lot of good women's over there. So we can get over there and show these lovely ladies some support and show them some love. I'll give it a couple more minutes. And I think tech department finna drop the link real quick. You have a wonderful day too, Mr. Mickey. You sure better. Get out there in that world and enjoy yourself. Okay, there they go. They coming on over. Thank you, Casings 55. Okay, there go the link. There go the link for Swoop right there. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes and let folks slide on in. Let folk come on through. And then I'm gonna go and get off of here because my wife made us homemade taco salads. And yeah, I'm talking about she made them. We ain't on Audible. We just Spotify. That's what a podcast is, Spotify. And Anchor. But it's easy to just go straight through Spotify. That's the easiest way to do it. I'm gonna give it another minute or two. Let people come on in. Or if y'all got any questions about it, feel free. You can go to all right, GT, take care, bro. Take care, fam. If y'all got any questions about it, or if something complicated, just hit us an email. All you got to do is go to our About page. Our email is right there. And we'd be happy to help answer any questions that's going to make it easier for y'all to get over to Spotify. Download the app if you ain't got it already. And my goodness, I want to say we like, man, 17, 19 away, something like that. But we is almost at that 100. And yes, to be completely honest, it is yeah, that would put us in a different tier, a different category, and we would be monetized. So that's something else that we striving for. Hey, Sabrina's Suburban Garden. Okay, I see people going over. Hey, family, I have appreciated it. I have enjoyed it. Y'all have been amazing. Everybody who came in, everybody who been rocking with us, everybody who just, all of y'all, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is Friday. So y'all already know how we do. It's going to be Friday faves. Oh, Tech Department, I'll put this up real quick. Tech Department said if you search African Dreaming, you will find us easier. The podcast is called Some Things and Some Stuff with African Dreaming. But if you just search African Dreaming, we'll pop up. Please pick an episode, pick a recent episode, see if you like it, and then you can go back to some of the older episodes and see if you like them. But I think y'all enjoy it over there. Language get a little, it's grown folk vibes over there, but it's still worth the listen. So we would appreciate that so much. Again, the link is right here. Some Things and Some Stuff podcast with African Dreaming. So thank y'all. We finna head over to Swoop, show her some love. Thank you everybody for being a part of tonight's conversation. We'll see y'all tomorrow for Friday faves. And y'all already know what it is. Until the next time that I see y'all and y'all see me, I'm gonna be over here. Yeah, right here. Over here, baby. Being country in another country. Peace. We're Holla family. Y'all take care. Much love.